And now, the hottest podcast around the globe, Straight Up TV. With your host, that dude all-star.
What's going on, everybody? Welcome to Straight Up TV. I am your host today. Today is November 14th. Welcome to Sling Talk 12. We got a loaded cast today. It's going to be a great, epic episode. Before we get started, if this is your first time, go ahead and hit that like and subscribe button. I will appreciate it. Listen, when I say star-studded, we star-studded today. Sling Talk 12 is going to be better than Sling Talk 11. I said it. That's what it is. So listen, we're going to go ahead and start with some introductions so we can get going. We're going to start with, at the top, we're going to start with Mamba. Introduce yourself.
Byron Costin. I'm better known as Black Mamba's driver / chauffeur. Responsible for getting her from point A to point B safely.
Okay. San.
Y'all know me, Sandy. San. Come with the party. Y'all know how I do it.
Animal.
Yo, what's up, y'all? It's Jarrell, Animal Armor. How's everybody doing?
What's up, Dragon?
Yo, NCQC Dragon, baby. I'll at you, boy.
Mr. ATL Kenyatta.
What's up, Mr. Six, Angry Bird, Kenyatta, ATL Finest, 12 Trend Center, yeah, PRP Killer.
White Lotus, what's up, man?
What's up, everybody? How you all doing tonight? White Lotus out of North Carolina. We're glad to be here.
We got B Young in the house.
Yep, B Young, Columbia, South Carolina, Metro City Slingers.
Okay. We got Phoenix in the building.
That's right. Phoenix, light them up. Charleston, South Carolina with MCS. That's right.
All right. We got the infamous Bumblebee in the building.
A Bumblebee from Virginia, featherweight champion.
Hold up. Let's not get carried away. We lying all. We all
Staying in the competition.
Okay. All right. So, hey, welcome to Sling Talk 12, man. I want to thank you guys for taking time, man, to come on Straight Up TV, man. You guys are welcome to come anytime, man. Just let me know, and I'll get you on the show, man. This platform is to keep the slingshot community going, keep the conversation going, and keep us all friends and competing and sharing knowledge and experiences. All right. So let's get it going. The way it's going to work is I'm going to ask the group a couple questions. When I finish asking the group a couple questions, then we'll start with Mamba, San, Animal, Dragon, Kenyatta, White Lotus, B Young, Phoenix, and Bumblebee. And you guys have your chance to ask the group your own personal question. All right.
Yes,
so
sir.
The first question we're going to go with is, most of you guys have been in the winner's circle. Most of you guys have won several belts, several trophies. You guys are what people come to the show to see. You got the best machines. You know what it takes to win. So my question to the group is, can you explain to us what you do to keep your bike in tip-top shape, ready to compete, and ready to win the next trophy? Mamba.
I know I go to a lot of shows with my wife, Black Mamba. First of all, I like to keep my Shazam ready so I can get some of them good songs Ken Martinez playing. After that, during the week, we might go sit in the parking lot and jam out for 30 minutes to an hour, test the sling, learning what songs sound best in the sling. If we feel like it needs to be tuned or retuned or something, we take it over to the shop we go to get them to retune it. So it's in tip-top shape for the next show that we're going to.
Okay. San.
What I do, like I said, I practice. I go up to the shop. I keep mine at the shops. We go up to the shop and I practice. And sometimes I call my installer and he'll come to the shop to check it before I go to a competition. If I think something don't sound right, I call him know like something ain't sounding right. So he'll come check it out for me. So I always make sure I'm straight before I leave Burleson.
All right. I want to say to the group, San is the only 4-seater in the building tonight. So shout out to you, San.
Thanks.
We going next. We going to the animal.
Yes, sir. So I try to stick to what I know, man. I listen to music all day long. I get in the garage, sit for hours, and just listen to different songs. Stick to what I know. Don't let the crowd affect me. Get in there and do what I do, man. I do all my own work, so I trust myself.
Okay. Dragon.
Well, I'm not a shop, so I don't have that luxury. I have to do everything in my garage. But I'm kind of like Animal, man. I'm always going through looking for different music, something new that I ain't really heard nobody play. So, it's always a constant testing and tuning.
Okay. Mr. ATL Kenyatta.
Hey, what I usually do is I pretty much stick with my playlist. I probably have about 30 songs on my playlist that I usually I never change up. And usually if I get to an event, I might have 3-4 of the songs that I done probably got from someone else. And then so I'll play those 3 songs, trying to make sure my slingshot is in tune, nothing's blown, and make sure everything is still intact.
Yeah. A quick note I want to say about Mr. ATL Kenyatta. Listen, he was at the Sling Fest held by Sandy, and he was moving dirt. The bottom of his slingshot was pushing grass, dirt, everything. So, hey, I don't know what you poured it, but you was moving dirt, grass, everything. So, hey, you beating hard. White Lotus, what's up?
Don't want to go there with the dirt, with the grass. Don't start.
No, for me, I'm being the newest one to the sound competition there. But I asked Jarrell a lot of questions. I've asked Phoenix questions, especially Anthony, huge help in Dunn, teaching me a lot about what I'm doing. Everything I do to my slingshot, I do it myself. Mostly because I'm broke, so I have no choice. But I'm learning slowly but surely how to get better, and nothing makes me feel better than having people like Bumblebee or Phoenix or Animal say, "Hey, your slingshot sounds nice, man. Keep it up." And that alone, no bullshit, is better than any belt or trophy I could ever win. And I appreciate you guys for that.
Be young.
Well, it's about the constant upgrades. I mean, in this market right here, as far as trying to stay in that winner circle, you got to be willing to upgrade. You got to ask questions. I mean, there's been a lot of people such as RCB. I've talked with Elvin. I've talked with a lot of other people. Jarrell's been helping me out a little bit. So you got to be willing to upgrade. You got to be willing to spend that money.
Phoenix.
Well, I just got in, so I go to my boys' team, Light 'em Up, and I Shazam some songs. I run them through my playlist, run them through the Sling, and I just been sticking to what's been working.
Okay. What happened, Bumblebee? Oh my God, you was next. Come back, Bumblebee. Bumble, what happened, man?
I keep getting kicked off.
Yeah, I don't know, man. Well, it's your turn to answer the question.
Yeah, I guess because the last one, I like to steal Bounty Hunter's playlist, according to her last time. But I just play music and have fun. Win, lose, I just want to have fun with everybody.
Yeah, Bumblebee, you know what? This next question, we're going to get into the next question. But Bumblebee, I seen you. Why are you so cool? Listen, you had your hat turned backwards. You was leaning on the slingshot. You're a cool dude, bro. You're cool.
It's not about winning and losing. It's just about having fun and just enjoying life. You don't got too long, you never know if you got a full life. So enjoy it while you have it.
Okay. All right, so let's get into this. Sometime when you get to the show, man, You see all these big names like Kenyatta, the Animal. You see Black Mamba, King Kong. You see Dragon, Little Bully. You see all these names, man. How do you not get nervous? How do you not get nervous? Because you can go up against one of these guys or one of these ladies. So even if you're riding on the interstate or ride in a mob ride, how do you keep from getting nervous? And what do you do to keep yourself from getting nervous? Mamba.
To me, I mean, when you get in that ring and you show up to that show, you should be nervous. I don't care who you are. I don't care if you're cool Bumblebee, cool Ken Martinez. You're gonna be nervous pulling up to that show because, I mean, let's face it. Everybody on this panel, you know, you got King Kong, you got a bunch of other guys that have beautiful sounding slingshots, and you just never know how that day is gonna go that day. You don't know how the judges are gonna be judging, what exactly they're looking for. And nervousness, actually, to me, it brings out the best in what you're going to do for that day. So you're going to be nervous, but, you know, we just talked about what do you do to prepare. Your preparation should have you ready to overcome that nervousness.
Okay, good. San.
I think in the beginning, the first time I was nervous, but a lot of people, the people that I'm going against, everybody like family now. So I'm going there to have fun. So I really don't get nervous. I'm just ready to get in there and play and have some fun. So I kind of throw the nervousness behind me. Either I'm going to win or I'm going to lose. Either way, I'm in there for the fun. So I think everybody's kind of like family now. So I go in there looking like, okay, I'm playing against Drag. I'm playing against this person. We basically know each other now. So the nervousness kind of like, it's gone. Either I'm going to win or I'm going to lose. Either way, it's going to be fun doing it. You know what I'm saying? But if I think with somebody I don't know, like, I could be nervous. But I done met kind of everybody now, so I really don't get nervous anymore. I might get up there and act crazy, but the nerves is kind of gone now. But in the very beginning, I was nervous. But I'm kind of like everybody's family now, so we just go there to compete against each other and then go home and try it again next time.
Animal.
Yeah, I still get a little nervous every now and then because you never know who's coming out, what they're coming out with. You know, it's good to have a little bit of confidence, but you know, you never know what happened. Every now and then, my hands still shake. I might press the wrong button every now and then on a playlist. But you also got to, like you said, you got to be a little confident when you get in there, know what your machine will do, what your sound system sounds like, and it helps if you have a little barbecue chicken in your stomach too. So you know.
Yeah. Okay. Dragon.
Oh man. It's kind of like you said, more times you get in that ring, the less you get nervous. But my thing is I'm kind of quick to hurry up to get in there and press plays. That way, once I get that music bumping, I can get into my little groove, and that kills all the nerves for me. Once I'm grooving, it's on. So practice.
Mr. ATL.
I think it all depends on where I'm at. What show I'm at, what part of kind of like it all depends. Like say if I'm in Texas, like every time I go to Texas, I get nervous the most because they king of bass in Texas to me, and the worst person you can ever call on the phone. Like my experience was, I went out to Texas and I called Ted Hernandez. Don't call Ted Hernandez. First person he told me about was Black Mama. Oh, they got 215s in the back. Then the next person they told me about was Dollar Bill. He got 412s in the back of his slingshot subs. So hell yeah, I am nervous. I don't know what to do. I don't know how the judge is going to judge the show. So my main thing would just go there and just try to put on the show and just do my best. But yes, all depends on where you at. You go up north, you're dealing with somebody like the Light 'em Up boys. You know they got strong mid, Sam. They got that strong mid bass. So you got to be real creative with your playlist and try to win the judges.
Right. White Lotus, hold on for a second. White Lotus. Kenyatta, I'm looking at the messages, and there's quite a few people in the chat is asking for your playlist. So I don't know what that's about, but there's quite a people in the chat asking about that playlist. But we're gonna move on. White Lotus, what's up, man?
For me, I'll be honest. After the first show that I went to and done, and I competed for the first time with my man Bumblebee, he gave me good advice. He said, "Hey man, just play your bike, win or lose, be you and have a good time." And I was nervous as hell that first day. So Smitty put a whooping on me really bad, and after that, I don't feel nervous no more. I guess you could say I got my cherry popped. I got spanked. I got spanked really bad, and now I feel a lot better. That's why when you saw me in Atlanta, I was having the time of my life. I don't care if I lose now, as long as if the people around me are having a good time, I'm having a better time.
Okay. Be young.
Well, I sort of I was extra nervous. I got pushed into the ring by Elvin, man. I was up in Charlotte, and I went to several shows, and I just kept saying, next time, next time, next time. Finally, he said, get in the ring. And I got in the ring, and, of course, I had to go up against none other than the Bounty Hunter. Good run, but once again, after that sort of kind of broke my nervousness. But once again, every time I go to a show, it's like, it's going to be a great show, but I still get nervous every single time.
Okay. Phoenix.
Yeah, I get nervous every time. They say, yeah, your bike sounds great, but I still get nervous every single time. Even this weekend, and I had to play all the big boys, I still got nervous. And then when your stuff don't come up right, that just make it worse.
Yeah, I got you. Bumblebee.
Yeah, I mean, I used to get nervous in the beginning until I picked people's brains, Smitty, Jimmy, and learned. Now, like San said, we're all friends, we're all family. So I'm just more happy to compete with a good group of people, and and just have fun with it.
Okay. All right. So listen, there's a bunch of group of guys that they have the label do-it-yourself guys, right? So let's talk about the do-it-yourself guys, because listen, let's just say your do-it-yourself guy goes against a big shop bike and he beats a big shop bike. The shop bike has probably unlimited funds. The do-it-yourself guy, he has what he has in his bank account. So I want to know from you guys, how do you feel about the do-it-yourself guy when he beats a shop bike? Mamba.
I'm happy for those guys, man. You got Dragon on here, and I think Jarrell, they both work on their slings. I know them guys do a good job, man. They bikes come in every competition they go to. They tune, they sound good. I've seen both of them win a lot of competitions. I actually met both of them in I think we were in South Carolina when we met both of them. Like I said, them guys do a good job. I always see them in the winner circle when I'm looking on Facebook and some of these groups that have competitions. So my hat off to you guys, man. Y'all do a good job, bro. I wish I could do something like that. It'll save me a lot of money, but I don't have the time. And I don't think Miss Black Mamba have the patience for me to be doing what y'all do. So my hat's off to y'all.
All right. Hold on for a second, Animal. I want to give a shout out to John Malone for a super chat, $5. Hashtag Bounty Hunter Slingshot. Man, I appreciate that super chat. I really do appreciate that. Thank you. All right. We're going back to Animal.
Well, yeah, like you said, man, I do everything myself. Everything. Nobody else touches my bike. I take a lot of pride in doing that. You know what I'm saying? So, some people, we ain't gonna talk about what's a shop and what's not a shop, but when we get in the ring and beat a shop, I feel good about myself. You know what I'm saying? But it's like Bumblebee said, at this point we all family and friends. So, it ain't no war. I know most of these and nothing against people that don't do their own work. Some people just don't have that ability, but they know how to play their bike. So it's a plus to both of them. I just enjoy what I do, man. It's a passion for me.
Okay. Dragon. Uh-oh.
Let me get off mute here first. Okay, can you hear me now? Okay.
Yeah, we got you.
Okay, cool. Like I said, it's kind of like what Jarrell said, man. I mean, like I said, I take pride in doing my own work because, like I said, falling on a budget, man. So I'm like, hey, I did a lot of research on this, and I got a kind of like electronic and engineering background anyway. So, it all came natural to me. So, but competing against the shop, like I said, that's the fun part because, like I said, I like to not dissing any shops, but I like to be able to, compete against those guys, and they be like, what shop did your bike? And I'm like, I did my own bike. So, that's a plus right there. But it's just the fun of doing it yourself and knowing everything about your bike. That way, when it comes down to fix something, you know what you're doing.
Right. Mr. ATL.
Well, my slingshot was built by Diamond Design, Evan Santiago. This conversation is tough because you have a guy that the Dragon and all those guys that build a slingshot. A lot of times those guys can have a bigger advantage over me that Evan built my slingshot. The reason why is because the Dragon and Gerald, they pretty much, they know their slingshots. They know where to push it. They know everything about this slingshot. Why you think Smitty is so good? I mean, not only he got good playlists, but Smitty, he got a lot of time in tuning. He built that slingshot. And he know it. He know what volume to put it on. He know everything about the slingshot. So these guys that built their slingshots, if they do beat a shop slingshot like myself, I feel like they have a better advantage. And then the shop, but the guys that I just take my hats off to them because then if something go wrong, like a little bully, like if something go wrong, they have the advantage to fix it in the parking lot. Whereas when something go wrong with my slingshot and Evan's not there, I might be all the way in Texas or California somewhere. I got to call Evan I don't know what's wrong. We got to bring it back to the shop. We don't know. We can't troubleshoot nothing over the phone. Whereas these guys can troubleshoot everything because they built it. So they have a better advantage than a shop bike, in my opinion.
Right.
Once they narrow down and know exactly what they're doing, they like the Dragon and Jared. Them boy, I seen them guys come from Charlotte to now. They slingshots is unbelievable.
Okay. Hold on a second, White Lotus. Hey, I want to give another shout out to Devin Marin for a super chat, $4.99, hashtag like the night Maryland. And also want to give another shout out, a big shout out to Tanya Black Mamba for a super chat of $10, man. I appreciate that so much, man, from the bottom of my heart. White Lotus, let's go.
As a do-it-yourselfer like me, I know when I went to Atlanta, I went there with an extra pack of LED strips, just in case. I actually underneath my seat right now, I got a drill, spare battery, a little case so I can take out my subwoofers. I learned that from Lil Bully in Myrtle Beach. I went to Atlanta. I had an extra 10-inch subwoofer under my seat, just sitting there in case I blew one, because sometimes I get a little excited and I go max volume, and an extra speaker. And because I did it all myself, I can literally take it all apart and put it right back together. I mean, it's easy to most people like Jarrell, so I don't have a head unit. It's just a Bluetooth amplifier. So the thing I like about being a do-it-yourselfer is I like it when people come up and ask me questions or somebody has an issue with their bike, knowing that I can almost do everything from take off your tire to run your entire LED system for you, just because that's what I carry under my seat. And that feels good. As far as beating a shop, maybe one day. We'll see what happens in 2023, I guess.
Yeah, cool. Be young.
Well, I'm a semi-do-it-yourself guy. I'm not as out there like Animal and Dragon. A lot of my work's done right here locally. Me and my son, we get out there and we try to make it happen. But once again, when you're running up against a shop, it's a little bit harder, to do it yourself because you're going to make a lot of mistakes comparing to going out there to someone who builds these things every day. But once again, I got to give a lot of props to everyone who does these things. You don't want themselves. A lot of props.
All right. Hold on a second, Phoenix. Listen, ATL. Hey, bro. Hey, you holding me back, ATL? You holding me back, dog.
Hey, hold on, All-Star. Tanya full of it. She's full of it
listen, you're holding me back, bro. You see the comments? Can y'all see the comments?
Hey, listen, y'all. The usher, whatever y'all do not Shazam Black Mama, because she's gonna trick you with that usher playlist, and she knows where to start up. So she have the playlist. I don't have the playlist. I got it from her.
Kenyatta, you're holding me back, bro. You're holding me back, bro. All right, we gonna go to Phoenix.
I have my own lab, which is my garage, but I don't do any of the music. I do. I take it straight to light them up, and I don't touch nothing, not a single thing, not a knob, not anything. So, but I take my hat off to those that say they are do-it-yourselfers, and that's it. I'm not touching my music at all.
Okay. Bumblebee.
I'm not a do-it-yourself type of guy when it comes to sound, so I do take my hats off to the guys like Dragon, Drell, that have the time to do that kind of stuff, and and when they win, I imagine it's got to be a very good feeling that that they did it, So my featherweight was built out in Virginia by a guy named Jason Simmons, and then I'm not going to announce where the middleweight's being built by, but it's going to be a beast and putting you on notice right now.
Ooh. Okay. Sand.
I guess when I first started out, I felt like it had to be built by a shop. But I met Jarrell, Dragon, and White Lotus, and I seen that it don't have to be built by a shop to win. But you think a shop gonna do it, you gonna win. That's like to be like, oh, a shop did it. I'm designed it. They gonna win. He got all the bikes. But once you start seeing people that win, they do their own bikes, a shop don't have to do your bike. I done went to different shops, but the guy I got now, he not a big shop, but I'm learning stuff about my slingshot now. When it was built before, I didn't know stuff. I didn't know how to open the hood, but I know how to open the hood now. I know what type of amps I got, speakers I got. I didn't know that before. Because like you said, when somebody else doing your bike, you don't know. I don't know about that wiring. They're like, you're wiring wrong. If somebody had did like Jared them, they know they wiring. Somebody like me, I wouldn't know that type of stuff. So if you do it yourself, like Kiara said, you know what you got and you know your bike. But people like us that go to shops, we don't know. Like he said, if something happened right now, I got to call my installer. I can't go in there and fix nothing. But the guys that could do it, they could go ahead and change a sub out, a speaker out. I don't see Jarrell go and fix stuff at a show. If it go out, he fixed it right there, but we can't do it. We got to wait, get back home, and you out of a show. You out. So I've learned.
Okay. All right. Good. Hey, I love your answer, San. That was great. And you and ATL, great content. We have a new guest. Miss Hurricane is in the building.
Yeah.
Fashionably late.
7:30.
What's going on?
Hey, how you doing, Miss Hurricane?
I'm doing awesome.
All right. We're gonna keep it going. Before I want to, man. Hey, I don't know what's going on today, man. I'm getting a lot of love, man. I want to say thank you to Big Rod, Mid-South Slingshot President for a super chat of $10, man. Man, I appreciate that, man. Y'all don't know how I feel about that. I want to go on the chat for a second, man. We got some people in here commenting. We got the Bounty Hunters in here. We got Black Mamba in here. We got William Mulligan in here. We got G Money in here. We got Corinne in here. We got Valerie Nickerson in here. We got Tiffany. Is that Miss Coco? In here? All right. We got Elizabeth in here. We got Cruella in here. All right. So now we're gonna switch gears and we're gonna get into some serious questions, right? So I need y'all. This is Straight Up TV. I need you to be real with me, right? So let me say this episode is sponsored by Light the Night. Go check out Light the Night, man. If you want to light the night, you got to get Light the Night, man. San Antonio, go see Bernie Walker. Light the Night if you want to light the night. All right, so listen, we're going to move into something different. And I want you guys to be honest with me, right? All right, so listen. When it comes to a slingshot event, what makes a slingshot event a good event? Now, do you have to have installers? Do you have to have food trucks? Do you have to have a free giveaway? Do you have to have a live DJ? Or do you have to have just a night ride, a sound competition, a light competition. Maybe you want a live band. Maybe you want it to be just one day. Maybe you want it to be a 3-day event. Maybe you don't want to pay to get in the whole damn event. I want to know what you guys think is a good slingshot event. Listen, sometimes you got to drive 8 hours to this event. Sometimes you got to drive 4 hours. But I want to know, I want you to be real. Tell me, what do you consider? What must be there for you individually to say, you know what? That was a good event. Mamba.
I must say, for me, a good event, and I'm a fall back on the Sling experience, which happens the second or third weekend of April in Houston. That's a 3-day event, and it's something for everybody to do. You got your installs, you got vendors, you got sound competitions, light competitions. You got rides that leave as early as 8, 9 in the morning, and they go to about 9 p.m. at night. This guy has everything. It's well organized. His rides, if he say they leaving at 8 a.m., if you come out there at 8:02, oh, you left. They didn't left you. But he does use an app, man. You know, if you're from out of town and you get lost, you can look on that app and see where the group is. The sound competitions, I mean, something that this panel, we all might complain about sometimes is, you know, sound competitions being fairly judged. What I like about him, he don't use anybody from the slingshot community. He uses the guys from the motorcycle community to judge the slingshots, which, yeah, that starts another argument. But Jarrell knows, because they're going to say, well, they don't judge the same as the slingshots. But, you know, it's just trying to keep everything honest, fair. His event is free. And like I said, it's something for everybody to do, man. If you don't want to do in the sound competition, you go for a ride. You know, you got vendors, everything to do right there in 3 days.
Nice. Animal.
Man, that's a good question. So for me, I like a whole weekend, you know, especially if I'm traveling 8-10 hours. I want something other than a 4, 10-hour, 12-hour sound competition. I want somebody that's going to give back, or a show that's going to give back. You know what I'm saying? We all know it takes money to create a show or put on a show. When I get there Friday, I want something to do. When I'm there Saturday, I don't want to just sit in the sun, you know, hours and hours of sound competitions because of buybacks and this rule and you know this judge, let's pull judges out the crowd. I want a fair, honest competition. I want to be able to walk over to a food truck. I want to be able to, you know, see some vendors that got new products, you know, installers that don't mind, you know, putting stuff on right there. That's how we do Mamba. That's cool though. But you know, just a nice, fair event, family friendly. You know what I'm saying? That's big to me, because I have a 12-year-old son, and when I go to North Carolina, you know, he comes to some of the events with me. I don't want some dude that's cussing all on the mic, people out there acting crazy. You know what I'm saying? I want something family friendly. I want to pay one fee and take care of everything. You know what I'm saying?
Got it.
I like that. I like that. Covers everything. Your concert, your buffet. You know, I enjoy that kind of stuff. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. I don't want a fee to come in, a fee to set up my tent, a fee to plug up my lamp or my fan, a fee to change my own tire. I don't know what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Let's make it family friendly. Let's have a good time. Everybody enjoys themselves.
Nice. Great animal. Good comment. Dragon.
Wow. What did you say after that, right? I don't know, man. Like I said, these events they're involving. I remember when it first started off to where is that now, and the game's definitely changed. But I think as our community gets bigger, you gotta have the total package, man. Like I said, you know, you got people driving halfway across country. You gotta give them something to do. So the rides are always good. You definitely gotta have the vendors. You know, with all the new shops and stuff, give them a chance to get their products out there, you know, firsthand, and you can see it. So, you know, for me, a good show is just the total package. Make it an event. You know, more than just the lights and the sound. We need a little bit of everything. So, so as we continue to grow, you know, this thing's gonna get. Hopefully, it's gonna get bigger and bigger, and we'll just make it do what it do.
Got it. ATL.
I will make a great show for me. in my opinion, is this here, man. It's like every day I'm on Facebook. I'm on Slingshot Audio Garage, and I see all you guys on there, right? So once I go to a show, I would like to see, if I go to 3-4 shows, I would like to see majority 95% of you guys at a show. So what make a great show to me is everybody show up at the show and not divided by this and this and that. So until then, it ain't gonna be a great show until everybody in the Slingshot community come together and we can have a show together, and that's gonna be a party. The mall ride gonna be crazy if everybody come together. The sound show gonna be crazy if everybody come together. The light show, everything. You know what I mean, and you gotta have vendors, man. Like I remember I went to Texas. One of the reasons why I went to Texas is because I want to get alignment on my Slingshot. You know, because it's on a certain people can do alignment. So we have to have organizations, and all of us, as the Sling community is small, man. And you guys see what just happened over the weekend. A lot of people getting in accidents. A lot of guys got cancer right here. It's not going to make it. I know a lot of guys is paralyzed. So all of us need to get together. And until we do that, it will not be a great Slingshot event.
Oh man, that's awesome, man. Awesome, bro. Appreciate that, ATL. White Lotus.
For me, being one of the newest people in the game, I will say one thing. I'll use Sandy as my example. I went to a show, met Sandy, and ever since I met Sandy, it's been like we exchange phone numbers. She sends me messages, lets me know what shows are going on. I would say that the number one thing that makes a show is the people, just the people in general. Whether you're in a sling, on a bike, you came in your car, you brought your kids, you took a wrong turn and ended up in a freaking park where there just happened to be a crap load of slingshots. The people's will make the show. And I think that with some of this hate and discontent in the comments on Facebook, I think people are a little too wrapped up in the show and forgot that you are the show. And I think once we get away from that and go back to being friendly and just wanting to be around each other, everything will get better. I will say one thing. I've been to all three of the major platforms, I guess you can say, and I had a great time at every single one. And I want to thank ATL. I met Kenyatta there live, face to face, and actually spoke to him for the first time. And I just had a blast. And Sling Fest was definitely an experience. And 2023, I can't wait to see more.
Okay, great. Thank you, White Lotus. Be Young.
Well, making sure the show is organized, first of all, that's really important. Show not organized just doesn't work out well for me. But most important for me, sound competition is good, light competition is good. But I like to see the overall just socialization. Everyone getting out, talking with each other, having a nice place to do a meet and greet at. That type of stuff. Just having something to actually do after the show is very, very important. Very important.
Okay. Hey, man, listen. Hold on, Phoenix. Hey, let me give a shout out to G Money for a super chat, $10. Team Light 'em Up and Puerto Rican vocals. G Money. I appreciate that, G Money. Also the super chat by Miss Bounty Hunter for $19.99. Miss Bounty Hunter, man, I appreciate that so much. At Lady of the Night Light LEDs, Bounty Hunter Slingshot. Shout out to my people, looking good, man. I appreciate that, Bounty Hunter. If y'all didn't see Bounty Hunter and JR Malone's live stream, y'all go check that out, man. They did an awesome job. All right, so let's go, Phoenix.
Look here, I'm gonna get tired of you cutting right in front of me. You know what I'm saying?
I'm sorry.
These people don't have their chats up for a minute, and you come right in front of me every time. I'm gonna need you to find someplace else to go.
All right.
Nah, and start looking at your chats a little sooner. Goodness. I think it's the people for sure, and that's about it. Because if you got happy people and good people, the show gonna take care of itself. The show is gonna take care of itself, and some organization. Mm-hmm. And we just need to start getting rid of a lot of this hate, and it's gonna take care of itself. And a lot of people waiting on 23, waiting on 23. We got a show that's coming up. Why we got to wait till 23? Let's take care of it on this next show. Regardless of whoever's throwing it. Let's just go ahead and do what we got to do on this next show.
I appreciate that, Phoenix. I appreciate that. You dropping it.
Hey,
Bumblebee.
Hold on. Let me say something real quick on that, because everybody keeps saying, let's get together regardless of who's running the show. But if your host is treating you like trash, you ain't gonna keep going. If you keep going to a restaurant and you pay your money and they keep bringing some trash food out to you, what you gonna do?
But you know what?
I ain't going.
Well, you ain't gonna go. But at some point, you got in your situation, because I know what you're trying to do, and you going around the bush about doing
I ain't gotta go around the bush about nothing. I say what I gotta say.
Right, but you going around the bush about
I'm
doing
just
this.
trying to be nice right now.
Yeah, you are. And we all know that you the twerk king right now. Okay?
Call it what you want.
That's part of the problem.
Glass.
So you can bring your twerk emotions, bring them on to the show, because you know some people want a piece of you. So let's make this show good. It's the last one. Let G Money get a piece of you. Let me get another piece of you. And then we can just go ahead and roll right into 23 and be all right.
So loving it. So here's the thing. It ain't got
And guess what? There is no grass.
Oh yeah, no problem. I love this finish. But here's the thing. Number one, it ain't about who I'm competing against. I'm just not gonna support somebody that's not supporting everybody else. So it has nothing to do. For what you don't know is me and G Money have already talked. We're already going head to head. It has nothing to do with putting anybody in money in anybody else's pocket.
But bring it for everybody to enjoy.
I ain't there for everybody to enjoy it. I ain't putting money in nobody's pocket that's not going to support everybody else. Point blank, bottom line. That's it.
But it's not about just you two. Make it for everybody. That's what I'm saying. All of us get together and just enjoy.
It's not.
Go out on a high note.
You're not going to go to a restaurant that doesn't treat you like you're giving them your money. You're not going to keep going to someone that's not going to treat everybody the right way. Correct. You're not going to keep giving them your money. And it is what
I'm just saying, let's just go out on a high note.
What I want to do. I can do what I want to do. It's all good. I ain't got nothing to prove to nobody.
This is true.
Nothing. I'm sitting in the room with trophies and belts right now.
This is true.
All right. We're gonna keep it going. Keep it going. Bumblebee.
Dang, Jarrell, she said, don't even pull up. Go and twerk on over there to Ormond Beach.
Bruh, it is what it is. Here's the bad thing about it. Ormond Beach is 100 miles from my house, and I still ain't coming.
Anyway, I'm there for everybody. I'm not there for the host. I'm not there for the vendors. I'm there for friends and to see everybody that's on this panels, on one's previous, and I just want to have fun with everyone. I don't care about what show it is. The show is the people, and when people start thinking about that without the people, you don't have a show. So let's all just put along the bullshit and just have fun. You might not have to like one person, but you like all of us, and we want to see y'all. So just put it aside. Make 2023. We can get over anything. Life too short.
Y'all always talking about put it aside, but the main person that needs to put everything aside is not doing it.
Two wrongs don't make a right.
What? I don't support trash.
That's just, man.
That's my choice, right? But the one person that is causing all the issues won't put it aside. It's all good.
You animal, we friends, but it's not just one person. It's two people causing that drama right now.
I just choose not to put my money in the pocket of people that treat people like trash. And it's not just me. So, but that's my personal choice. That's my personal choice. Y'all support who you want to support, do what you want us to. But I promise you, if that was a restaurant and you kept getting the same service, you wouldn't support it.
Okay, we're gonna keep moving. Hold on, San. Hold on, San. Hey, I want to thank Miss Cruella, Miss Elizabeth, so for a super chat of $5. Miss Cruella, I appreciate that so much from the bottom of my heart. Appreciate it. All right, San.
So I think, sorry y'all, but like Kiana was saying, we divided now. It used to be good shows. good shows. You do your show, you got your competition going on. I mean, hard competition. We had the rides in, we ride, we park, we have a good time. But now, like I said, it's division. So now what we're doing is you got these people on this side, you got us on this side. We got to bring everybody together to have a good show. I think everybody forgetting the fun. Like, it's more competitive now. It's like the fun is getting out of the slingshots. When we was in New Orleans, Kenyatta tell you, we wanted some fun. We got out and rode. Get out there and ride them slingshots. After we do them rides and stuff, you want to ride. You don't want to just do the competition. It's time to go home. Everybody forgetting it. I've met a lot of people in the slingshot community for just fellowshipping. We ride, we park our slingshots, we play that music. We meet everybody, but now we're not doing that. We competing. We're not even doing rides no more. We going home. No, we got to come back together, y'all, because it's bad. Like you said, you got the heavy hitters on this side. You got us on this side. Bring everybody together. Good shows is going well to me. Because like I said, I haven't been there. I haven't been where Black Mama and all them at, but I'm gonna get there because I'll be watching the Facebook and they got some good shows.
Straight Up TV.
That's my focus. I'm going on the other end. I'm going up there with them folks that want to have a good time. All that arguing and bickering and stuff, it's not about that, y'all. We met everybody in the beginning. We weren't doing all that. There's all that arguing. We got to stop it. Let's bring this slingshot community back together. And
I agree, Sandy.
Let's play some music. Let's play some music.
Okay, nice, man. Hey, man, I love it, man. I love it. You guys really. Hey, this Straight Up TV. Listen, if you're just now tuning in, man, go ahead and hit that subscribe button, man. You can't get this nowhere else, man. Go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Miss Hurricane Katrina.
Hello. What I think is pretty much I'm a piggyback off of was that Bumblebee? Was that down here in the bottom on the left?
Yeah.
I'm more so of organization. Once you get your organization, if you everything organized, then everything is gonna be a domino effect. If you're not organized, domino effect is gonna be all over the place. So I'm pretty much gonna say the only thing I can think of is being organized.
Okay. All right. So man, you guys are awesome, man. Sling Talk 12 is showing out, man. Showing out. So listen, we got one more question from me to you guys, and then we're gonna open the floor for each one of you guys can address your question, your comment to the whole group. All right. So this is my last question. So the last question I'm gonna throw at you guys is that listen. You guys have some incredible machines, man. Sand down here with the 4-seater. Bumblebee looking like a transformer. Kenyatta, you ever seen Kenyatta, man? Kenyatta slingshot. You'll never see another slingshot like Kenyatta's. Animal. All these slingshots are off the chain, man. So I want to know, what is the craziest thing while you driving your slingshot? What is the craziest thing someone told you? Someone asked you or told you? Mamba. Can't hear you, Mamba. You got to unmute.
I think a lot of questions get asked about our slingshot, but I think the craziest one is, and Miss Black Mamba is very protective of her slingshot, but we always get asked, hey, can we ride in your slingshot with you? And I don't think a lot of people realize she barely want me to touch her slingshot, and I'm the driver. That's it. I mean, we get asked other questions, like I'm sure other people say, hey, how much your system costs? Just little silly questions, man. The most common one is probably, is it a rental?
Yeah.
But I don't want, I'm gonna let everybody talk. Everybody got a different thing on, what's the most difficult thing they've been asked about their slingshot. Hey, All-Star, I want to give a shout out to Bumblebee, man. This guy travels, dude. I've seen him in all bunch of states, man. He was in Houston, South Carolina. This guy travels for real, and he's there, dude. This guy has a lot of fun, man, playing his system. He does smiling the whole time, meeting people. He enjoys going to those shows, man. Shout out to you, Bumblebee.
That's that dude right
Thank
there.
Animal.
Well, Mama already said it. The biggest question I get all the time is it a rental? We do have a lot of rentals down here in Florida, so I could kind of understand it, but at the same time, if you just sit and look at it, it ain't no rental, man. And then the other thing is, do I play for the Jags? That's the next crazy joint. But other than that, man, that's my two top right there.
Okay. All right. Dragon.
That is kind of a crazy question there, but I think I got to go with the $100 question. Get a rental, and I know it's kind of crazy. I'm like, you see all this custom stuff on there, and you talking about is that a rental? Yeah, where at? But that's pretty much it. And other than that, the craziest thing is, no, you didn't do all the work yourself. You had to take it to a shop.
Mm-hmm.
So.
Okay. ATL.
Well, everybody pretty much saying the same thing, man. But the crazy thing that happened with me, I guess a lot of people got upset about it, but I'm not upset about it because when I met Evan Santiago, I said, hey, man, I said, build me a slingshot for the streets. I didn't build a slingshot for competition. I didn't know nothing about the competition like that. I just wanted to throw a party, man. So the craziest thing ever happened to me, man, is that, my hood is a skeleton. It's open. So I'm downtown Atlanta on Edgewood. It's a party bus pull up. Party bus pull up, ain't nothing but female jump off the party bus. So you know what I do? I crank it up to volume 35. The girl jumped on my hood, skeleton hood, with her heels on, and I was praying to God that her foot didn't go through that engine. You see what I'm saying? But yeah, that's the crazy thing ever happened to me, man. She jumped on that skeleton hood, and I thought her foot was gonna go straight through that hood.
Okay. White Lotus.
For me, I think I had a couple crazy things happen. I wouldn't say it was really too much of a question. Beginning, I was at a parade with San for I think it was the reunion, right? Yeah. So as we're rolling, some lady I have no idea where she came from. I got out of my slingshot. And I was ghost riding it and dancing in the streets, doing my thing. And I get back in, and there's a lady sitting in the passenger seat, and I didn't really think anything at first. I was kind of like shocked, and then she's like, "I can ride with you, right?" I'm like, "I don't know where I'm going to drop you off because I'm not from here." But she rode the whole parade with me. That lady was out. She kept asking me for my number and where I'm staying at. I thought that was weird, but that was probably the craziest thing that happened to me as far as the.
That's not weird. That's not weird.
It's always how much did it cost, and there's a part of me that kind of feels like it's almost an intrusive question to ask somebody, like, how much money was your lights? How much did you pay for your sling? How much money you got in your bank account? I can't feel like I'm about to get robbed.
Okay. Be young.
Well, I think the craziest question I've been asked is, can I borrow your slingshot for the weekend? You can borrow my truck, you can borrow my car, but you ain't touching my slingshot. Period. Craziest question.
Got it. Phoenix.
The craziest thing that was said to me was, me and B Young was on our way to an event, and lady came up and pulled up and said, "I just want to let you know, but somebody put this on my heart. Don't get killed in that thing."
Oh,
wow.
And I just was like, well, I didn't plan on it, but thanks. Good looking out. And that's all I can say to her. So that was great. And that was just recently.
San.
Well, everybody know I got the 4-seater. And then the craziest thing, somebody asked me, do it got 4 seats? Is there 4 seats? Every time is that 4? Yeah, I mean, what I'm supposed to tell them now is 10 seats. Every time.
Start a GoFundMe and get 6 seats.
Yeah, right.
Okay, all right. Hurricane.
The funniest thing that ever happened is people always ask me, I got a lot of likes. Did it come that way? No. It didn't. So that's about it. Or is it for rent? That's the only two things I really got asked.
Right, right. They don't ask you about your face mask.
Yes, they say it's cool, but yeah, I get a lot of people asking me questions about my face mask. So yeah.
Okay. All right, we got a new panel member in the building. Welcome to the show, Smitty.
What's going on, All-Star? How y'all doing, everybody?
What's up,
Well, we
Smitty?
All right, all right. So listen, the question is, you got a remarkable slingshot, Smitty. You did a lot of work to it. It looks great. So what is the craziest thing you ever been asked while you was in your slingshot?
Nobody else ever has, I guess, really. uh, oh, no, I always get the hydraulics question. I put air ride on all mine for audio, to get audio closer to the ground. And everybody asks me, does it have hydraulics? Well, that's about as wild as it gets on a regular basis.
Yeah. Okay. Bumblebee.
I get is it fast? One of the craziest things that happened to me, I was riding on the way home from a show, and it was raining. I stopped at a stoplight, and the guy goes, "That looks like a lot of fun." And he's like, "But it's probably not that fun right now." I'm like, "You think?" I'm sitting there at a stoplight, getting dumped on.
Okay. All right. So, all right. Now we've reached to the point of no return. All right. All right. Thank you guys for answering my questions to the group. So we're gonna transition into your questions. So each one of you guys will have a chance to ask a question of the group or a comment, or each one of you guys will have the floor. All right. So we're gonna start off with let's see who we're gonna start off with. Let's start off with we'll keep it the same way. We'll start off with Mamba. The floor is yours, sir.
My question to the group would be, what's your best and worst upgrade you've ever done to your sling? I'll start off. I made the mistake of introducing Miss Black Mamba to custom audio upgrades. So I'll say the worst thing I've done is even upgrading the system, period.
Okay. All right. We'll start with Animal.
Shoot, my worst upgrade, I wouldn't even really consider upgrade. I bought some of those. I'm not gonna call the name brand. Some puffy stickers for the foot pedals, and me not thinking, yeah, they didn't last too long.
Okay.
Of course, my best upgrade, I think, of course, is sound system on a budget. That's why I'm real happy about it. It was done on a very tight budget.
It's a big budget. Don't lie.
Dragon.
I would probably say my worst upgrade was a EQ that I put in, and once I got it in, I found that I really didn't need it. So that was a little bit of waste of money. I don't like wasting money. I'd probably say my best upgrade is not being afraid to ask other people for advice on how to make my slingshot better. Getting advice from Smitty, Elvin, a lot of the guys that does it, I consider professionally. So that's probably my best upgrade, is not being afraid to talk to people to find out how to make my bike better.
Smitty would have told me, you know, he told me that.
All right. ATL.
My worst upgrade probably was my speakers on the floor. I think with the sound I have, that and I'm doing competition, that I got all the pods on the outside, that I feel like the pods on the floorboard was it was useless. And probably my best upgrade, the best upgrade is probably Probably I like my waterfalls because it's a good sound. And when you drive, you don't got to have a slingshot turned up, and them 10 sound pretty good. So that's probably my best upgrades on 10-inch waterfalls. My worst upgrade was probably getting speakers on the floorboard. It was a waste of money.
Okay. White Lotus.
My best and worst upgrade was my sound system. I'm honest. It was because I did it all myself, like literally everything. I'm learning about tuning. I'm learning about ohms as I go. I have a buddy who does sound systems for cars, and I had him come over just to tell me how many ohms and stuff I'm at, because I had no idea how to even know. I didn't even know how to check it. So my best and worst upgrade was my sound system, because now I want a waterfall. If I would have known that before, I would have never done other things, because my slingshot, when I bought it, came with nothing, no speaker, no display, nothing at all, zero sound. I was rolling around with Bluetooth headphones. That was my sound system in the beginning. And so now that I'm learning, I wish I would have held off on some stuff. Granted, my sound system literally cost me about $600 total. That's including wiring and everything. So I can't complain. But now that I'm learning, like I talked to Jarrell a couple times in Atlanta and Bumblebee a lot as well. And I figured out the one thing I should have done from the beginning was ask questions, so I had a better understanding of what I would like more, because being a part of the sound competitions now, I realized that everybody on this screen is a like-minded individual. They all like the sound. Like Kenyatta just said, those waterfall speakers sound great. You don't have to turn everything up. So I'm rolling competition volume everywhere I go, just so I can have a better sound while I'm riding. So definitely asking questions would have been a blessing in disguise for me, and I wish I would have.
Okay. Great answer, White Lotus. Be Young.
Well, my worst upgrade was I did the ugliest paint job you can ever think of to put on a slingshot. Went out, spent a ton of money. Phoenix don't agree with me. And I did an ugly paint job. Turned around, had to go right back a month later and repaint my bike. That was like a waste of money, complete waste of money. Now, my best upgrade was my system, changing over, which I've done it probably 6-7 times already, but keep upgrading, just my audio stereo, my slingshot stereo.
Okay. Phoenix.
My best upgrade is, well, actually two, is my sound that I have now and my air ride, because I'm short, so it's easier for me to get out of, and I don't have to look like I'm, stumbling to get out of it, and I don't have to push on stuff to get out or get in. So I say my air ride and definitely my sound. My worst, I would say probably my initial sound. That's it.
Oh, okay. Saying.
Well, my best two upgrades I'm gonna say is switching it over to the 4-seater. Can y'all, don't waiting on you. The 4-seater and upgrading my music. That's the best. The worst is their freaking spoiler. I'm on my third spoiler on that slingshot.
Oh,
Third
wow.
spoiler. You think I'm lying? Ask RCB. I just called him yesterday. I don't know what I be hitting on my third one. I might just leave it out because I don't know what I be doing, but I'm on my third spoiler. It's crazy. It's cute for looks, but I'm tearing mine up. I don't know like what happened yesterday, but might need to leave it off.
Okay. Miss Hurricane.
Okay, my favorite custom thing I did was I would say my seats. My experience. Get my seat done. My apologize, y'all. I'm not feeling too good today, so that's why I'm so quiet. I'll start.
Okay.
But
Okay.
Yeah, and yeah, in my experience, give me that second part of the question again.
What was the best upgrade and worst upgrade?
Okay. My best was my custom seats. And my worst, I don't have one. I
Okay.
don't have a worst.
All right. All right. All right. Smitty fell off. Hopefully he comes back. But we're gonna go to Bumblebee, man. What was your worst upgrade and your best upgrade?
I'd say my worst upgrade is the front splitters because they keep falling off like every time I come home from a show. And then I'd have two best ones. The one I have now on the bike is the custom upholstery. Shout out to Andres from Florida. And then my new middleweight build is going to be will be my favorite here shortly.
Okay. All right. Smitty, you with us? I don't think Smitty's with us. All right. We're going to keep moving. The floor is yours, Animal. The floor is yours.
Man, I ain't really got a whole lot. Everybody keeps saying, let's all get along, do this, do that. Man, it is what it is. Everybody can choose what they want to do. I support everybody here. I've been around pretty much all of you all. You all know me. I'm a friendly dude. I don't cause no problems, but at some point you just draw the line, and that's just me. Again, that's me. You don't have to do what I do. Support what you want to support, do what you want to do, but me, I value my dollar, and I'm gonna put my dollar into what I believe in. Other than that, I like all you guys. All you guys are always welcome to my tent. We can get some chicken, hot dogs, whatever y'all want. We're gonna get it. I'm not riding with Kenyatta no more though, because he made me blow up a few things trying to fool with him in New Orleans. So I ain't riding with Kenyatta no more.
Okay. You back with us, Smitty? Smitty, can you hear me? Smitty, you there? All right, we're gonna keep moving. Keep moving. Dragon, the floor is yours, Dragon.
All right. Mine is pretty simple, man. I like I said, I want to see this community grow. And my thing is we got to get these platforms, all the platforms, they got to get on the same level, man. You don't have to, I mean, I would, like I said, I want to be able to go to shows in the East Coast, shows in Texas, shows on the West Coast, but it's kind of hard to do that, if the platforms, and especially if you're trying to compete, if the platforms are different, I think we as the community, as the Sling Talk community, we need to draw the line somewhere too. I mean, it's not just on the promoter, because like I said, if we spending all this money putting our bikes together to compete, then we should be able to go up to compete anywhere that they allow us to compete at. So my biggest thing is I just hope everybody really voice their opinion on trying to get a unification of all these platforms that are putting on these shows for us. And
okay,
what y'all think?
Hey, what was your question, Dragon?
Oh, y'all didn't hear me?
Yeah, we heard you, but what was the question?
The question is, what do you think about the platforms not being unified?
Okay, we'll start with Mamba.
Dragon, I'm with you, man. I think they need to get all on the same page. I mean, like Bumblebee. Bumblebee travels. I'm sure he would like to be able to compete in one uniform class, just like in boxing. If it's lightweight, you beneath a certain pound. They just need to be able to have it to where if Dragon wants to go from South of North Carolina to Virginia to Florida to Texas to California, you ain't got to change nothing, man. You just go and compete. That's what it's all about for everybody on this panel, having fun with the community, but also competing in audio at the same time. So for me, I just hope that, one day, who's to say, maybe things will be unified in 2023. We still got a chance. I'm going to pray for it. Maybe they'll unify the classes to where they all come together. They all come together, you know, we can talk to Animal about, hey man, come compete with us. You know, that's what the people want to see. They want to see these good slings across the nation. Somebody from California, they might not be able to come to the East Coast to see your sling, but if you're able to go there to compete, you know, I would love to see a uniform though. All the classes, all platforms, the same.
Okay, good. Animal.
Yo, I would love to see, like you said, everything uniform. I think one of the major issues is all the platforms don't have the same goal or the same end goal. Some of the platforms, this is their goal. Some of the other platforms, this is their goal. They're not going to be uniform until everybody has the same goal.
Mm-hmm.
That's what's going to cause everything to come together. And when you have different personalities and different amounts of testosterone, pride, and nobody wants to be humble, it's not going to happen. Let me not say nobody. I take that back because that'll come back and somebody was like, if people don't humble themselves and try to get together, it's not going to get together, man. Everybody's got to have the same goal, bottom line. And if you don't have the same goal, it's not going to happen.
Got it. ATL.
Well, first and foremost, man, that you know, I travel all over. So first and foremost, I want to give a shout out to my West Coast three-wheel invasion, man. Man, you guys haven't went to the West Coast yet. Listen, I've been to Miami, I've been all New York, I've been everywhere, man. And I've been to Houston, Black Mama. Hey, let me tell y'all something, man. It's an expensive trip, but the boys three-wheel invasion in LA is, hey, it's nothing can touch it. And but far as the first thing, this is my suggestion, man, because I don't think. Well, let me get on Jimmy for a second. It's just my opinion. After he had that stroke, you know, I've been paying attention to him. You know, because you know me and Jimmy, we always go back and forth, and a lot of folks probably think that we probably don't like each other, but it's not true. Jimmy called my phone, I can call his phone. Anything I need from him, he'll do whatever it takes. And you know, true enough that his platform is probably not the most organized platform out there. I think everybody can agree with that. But in the same token is that I feel like that I've been watching him after the stroke. I genuinely feel like that he wanted to do it better. I think he know that he need to do it better. And I don't think it's for the money, because I just remember when he threw a show in Atlanta back in like 2016, 2017, and we stood behind Jimmy. Three Wheel Motion did, and we went against. A lot of you guys don't know, we went against all the other groups in Atlanta to still participate in the SS Takeover. And the other groups went through another party or whatever. But I just remember talking to Jim on the phone, and one thing I do know, besides anything else, I feel like the most important thing that matters the most is he cares a lot about the slingshot community. You see what I'm saying? He does. Like, he's genuinely love the slingshot community. But do I think it ever going to? And I think he have got better. You know, I listened to him on the Audio Garage. A lot of folks went at him. He didn't strike back. He never even struck back. You know, Jimmy strike back. I don't know, is it that he just trying to get people to go to Florida for the Super Bowl? But at the end of the day, man, you know, I believe in giving people another chance. And he genuinely liked the slingshot community. It's not his event. It's not like everybody else's event. But I feel like that it need to be. We all need to come together as the three platforms. Do I think going to happen? No, but what I do suggest, because I don't think it's going to happen, because we know who the three people that throw the event stand, Vernon and Jimmy. What I suggest is this there. Since they're not going to do it, this is what I suggest. Slingshot Audio Garage. Y'all got almost 6,000 followers. Won't y'all throw 2 events a year? And first Friday, we have and there's no host. You see what I'm saying? Ted, Smitty, and Jonathan Taylor. Friday, we're gonna bring in Riders for Life. They got the biggest travelers. I mean, they got the biggest organization out. So Friday at the meet and greet, let Stan Griffin throw it. For that night, Vernon throw the light show. Saturday, give Jimmy the sound show. And it's not no SS Takeover. It's not Riders. It's not the Sling Fest, and it's not Three Wheel Showdown. It's Slingshot Audio Garage, SUG event, Slingshot Audio Garage. So I suggest, since they don't want to come together, let SUG throw an event at least twice a year. That's my suggestion.
Okay, nice. ATL bringing. ATL got y'all and y'all. Yeah. All right, Kenyatta. Be Young, what's up, man?
Well, Kenyatta, just to ask the question, if they did that, what rules would they go off of? That would be a question. However, it really doesn't affect me because I'm one category. I can't go middleweight, can't go lightweight. I have to go heavyweight. So it really doesn't affect me. However, I feel like they should all get on the same page. It's just ridiculous that we're out here in November and people are trying to do bills and they don't even know which direction to head in, because it could be a show here in South Carolina or it can be a show in North Carolina. Just depends on who throws the show. Is depending on what category that you can fall into. Just doesn't make sense to me.
Okay. Phoenix.
Animal, you're now
go girl.
Animal, you're now above me. Just figuratively. I agree. You know, if it was a restaurant, yeah, I wouldn't patronize it. There's places I don't patronize now. And everybody has a right to go where they want to. But you have to admit, a lot of people want to see you. A lot of people want to see you.
Tell them pull up. I travel.
They all gonna be in one spot. So,
hey.
Okay. Well, I'm not gonna go back and
forth
on
all
that.
Year? Where were they all year? Pull up.
I really think that we should kind of get on one accord. And Kenyatta, you got a great idea. Will it come to fruition? I don't know. That would be awesome. We'll just have to see. We'll really just have to see. I think a lot of prides are involved. A lot of egos are involved. But we'll see. You know, they're trying. The first step was to come up with a set of rules, and everyone's trying. So this was the first step. First step. Baby steps.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. San.
I think well, y'all can let me know. But I think at this point now, it's either show. We know Mr. Vernon shows, they family oriented. They, we have fun. Jimmy shows, they comparative shows. They hard shows. So you really got to show us where you want to go. You're going to go to the hard shows and you want to have some fun too. So I have fun at both of them. You got to make the fun out of wherever you go. Just make the best of it. But I'm just saying, I don't know what y'all think. I think back then it was Kenyatta, Smitty, Ivy, Koji, Sam, all them people. Like, I miss all them people. That was some good times back then. That was that hard slingshot playing. I miss that. But now, like, the people back home, I'm on one to really compete around here. So it's at a point now where nobody really want to come to the show, because if you go to this show, you about to know who's going to win. You go to the show, you know who's going to win. It's not fun. Because you already going in there knowing, oh, I already know who's going to win this. I know who's going to win this. It need to be back where it's some hard competition. Like I said, we got to come back together for that to happen. So maybe, like I said, 2023, that was a good suggestion you made, but I think we need that back. Because then we just going to the shows looking like, okay, well, we know who here, we know who's going to win. You already know who's going to win. I don't like going to shows. Like, I want to go to some shows where it's going to be some competition and we don't know who's going to win the show. That's what I want. I want to see people. Okay. I want to see people speakers smoking like they be doing. That's what I want to see.
Got it. Katrina.
Okay. She said smoking your speakers.
Pun say burn them up.
Yeah. I would say pretty much what Sansan said, but I also would just add, I think when people go when we go out of town and the judge. I just don't think the judges should be the judges that in their city. It's kind of sometimes it's obvious when they be in their city. And anybody else don't stand a chance.
Okay. Bumblebee.
I'm on this page with Kenyatta and Stan is, I go to all different events. I go to everybody's events, but I'm shorted out because I don't get to see certain people because some won't go to other events. Like I want to hang out with everybody, and I'm tired of the bullshit. Everybody needs to let go of the ego, just have fun like it was, and you don't have to like the person at the end of the day, but why let one person that you don't like ruin the whole experience? Just don't talk to that person. You're there for everybody else too, right? So just have fun with it, and let's get back to where it was.
White Lotus.
I think that, man, I might piss somebody off. I don't care. I think that we all just need to grow the fuck up. Stop acting like a bunch of fucking whining things. I mean, I've been on Facebook. I see these comments. I think that everybody, we all talk about being grown folk, and then as soon as Facebook comes, man, we start acting like the same people. We start talking shit about all these young kids and these young generation. I got people talking about their feelings when they read a post. If I say, hey, I think you sound like trash, that doesn't mean I think you're a shitty person, you should kill yourself. I just say I think your shit sounds like trash. But people read too much into this, man. I think we need to just stop the BS, come together, because at the end of the day, it's only a matter of time before people just stop coming to shows because they feel like it's nothing but negativity. And I mean, I haven't been in this slingshot game for a long time, but since I got a slingshot, I forgot all about two wheels, and I rode everywhere. I mean, I lived in Cali. I rode the Dragon. I did freaking Palomar Mountain Road in Cali, Borrego Springs, up and down the I-5, up and down freaking, Route 80 in New Jersey and stuff. Look, I'm telling you, I think that we need to come together, because the more we keep dividing the community, sooner or later there ain't going to be a community. And right. Like I said, I've been to 3 of the major platforms. I know there's Sling Experience. Bumblebee got me foaming at the mouth to go to that one day, and I will. My wife wants me to buy a truck now. I don't know how that's going to happen, but we'll see. But like I said, after going to ATL and meeting Kenyatta face to face and seeing the love that was out there, that's what it's all about. And I want a huge shout out to Stan Griffin for putting on one hell of an event. I've never felt so much love, and it wasn't even about the music. I saw Jarrell out there riding around in his quad. Phoenix came right up to me saying hello with a huge smile on her face, and that's what it's really all about. And that's what I think we need to stop the bullshit and bring the community together. Just stop the bullshit. Sooner or later, somebody's got to be the first one. You can either be the bigger man, and I'll use Jarrell as an example, and I'm not calling you out, Jarrell, by any means. I love you, dog. You can either be the guy that buries a hatchet and nobody can put it on you, or you could be on the same exact level and not go past it. You know what I mean? And I'm not telling you what you got to do, brother. You a grown man. You could do whatever you want and support whoever you want. I wish I had the funds to go to the Super Bowl, and if I did, I'd pay for your ticket so you don't have to put your money in nobody's pocket if that's how you feel. However, I wish that you can bury that hatchet, at least on your end. The first time I met you was at Dunn at an SS Takeover event, and you and the barber were going against each other, and you guys were having a great time. And that's when I fell in love with the sound competitions. And I hope that one of you, if not both of you, can look past it and make all the shows that much better. That's just my piece on that.
All right, good stuff. Hey, All Star, let me interject here, because everybody's saying what I should do. Ain't nobody pointing the finger the other way. I just choose not to support a particular platform, and there's reasons why. And y'all all know the reasons why.
Hey, Jarrell, I'll pay your way. I'll pay your way. I support you, and I pay your way. You don't have to get a single dime.
Bro, it ain't about the money. It ain't about the money. If it was about the money, I wouldn't have what I have. It ain't about the money. There's principles that I have, and I'm not going to support somebody that constantly takes shots. When all I do is sit back, I'm quiet. Y'all know me. I don't say nothing until I'm poked. Nothing. But you want to continue poking, I'm not going to support you. Everybody wants to see, I'm not going to say everybody, but people want to sit here and talk about what I should do. What I should do. I ain't got to do nothing. If I
Okay,
choose,
okay,
I choose not to support it.
okay, we're gonna keep going. Smitty, I don't know if you heard the question, Smitty, but welcome back, Smitty.
Man, I had some crazy technical difficulties.
Yeah.
Yo, just to answer, so I got a little bit different perspective because I talk to everybody. Like it doesn't matter to me. I don't care about a platform. I don't care about a class. I don't care about the city. To me, I genuinely want to see I just want to see everybody have fun. That's why I kind of step back from the competing heavily. So that way nobody could be like, oh, well, Smitty's just calling to try. It's easier for me if I don't compete heavily. You know what I'm saying? If I'm not out there talking shit and trying to help all at the same time. But yeah, I got very different viewpoint than most people because I talk to everybody on all the platforms. Period. So I mean, I'm not gonna go into details, but behind the scenes for somebody, and this is directly to you, Jarrell, for somebody to say that a person just always talking about Jimmy always never support he doesn't support the community, you have no idea, bro. You have no idea. For somebody to say that you don't want to do it because it's trash. I don't know if you've been paying attention, but Jimmy has made every phone call and offer every olive branch to every platform in the past 30 days to attempt to try and fix every problem that was going on in the slingshot community. Every class that was broken, he reached out and tried to get it fixed. Every platform that said no, they wouldn't work together, he's reached out, he's made the phone call to try and have that done. I mean, I've been watching the past couple of these mass groups on All Star TV. Shout out to All Star. It's a hell of a platform, bro. But I've been watching these, and I watched Jimmy do something I've never seen Jimmy do. And I just take the back seat, ride, and listen, and let everybody else make their own opinion about what the situation is going on. And I love Stan, and I love Vernon, all the same. But you can't say that one person is trying to help and the other person is not. When you can physically see somebody offering, "Hey, let's work, let's do this together." So let's not do that. You know what I mean? Everybody try to say that I'm for Jimmy because but that's okay. I fuck with him like you fuck with Vernon. You know what I'm saying? Excuse my language, All-Star. I don't know how this. But as far as your question, I think that everybody has tried to make strides in trying to get these rules in order. Again, behind the scenes, it's not my place to talk about how that went, but the absolute goal was to try and make everybody's rules the same for 2023, so you could go anywhere and play anywhere and do anything. I think that it was very needed, you know what I'm saying, to have more than one show at more than one platform. I think that having more than one platform gives people a different place to play. Now, the best thing of that would be is for them not to step on each other's show. You know what I'm saying? So if it's a show at the beginning of the month or at the end of the month, then it doesn't step on anybody's show. But if a show is back to back, week to week, most people can't afford to travel. You know what I'm saying? To these shows, when you're talking about gas is through the roof. He can attest to pulling these bikes around. It's not cheap, not a cheap process. As much as I would love to get in my slingshot and ride, 8 hours, I ain't doing it. I'm 6 foot, 250 pounds. Not getting that slingshot and riding from here to Texas. That just can't happen. But putting it in a trailer driving it to Texas is not exactly cheap, especially if I got to try and turn around the next week to get to see, the people on the East Coast that I want to see. So it's a little bit different. Yeah, but I think that the best thing best thing smoking right now is everybody trying to get on the same page as far as the rules can go. If it gets done before the beginning of the year, that would be great. Hopefully it all pans out. Um, uh, Man, Jarrell, I wish you understood how much. If you could just laugh, bro, just
Bro,
laugh and keep
let me
moving.
explain something. I have a good time everywhere I go. Everybody on
Exactly.
this panel can tell
Exactly.
you I have a blast everywhere I go. And you want to know what? Again, I don't start nothing. I sit back, I'm quiet. You want to know how I found out? How I find out about shots being taken at me? By half the people on this panel calling me, texting me. Yo, did you see what Jimmy just said about you? I don't really be caring. I just choose not to deal with him. And I've reached out to Jimmy, for y'all that don't know, to try to squash stuff. But after you say, okay, we cool, but then you take shots 2 weeks later, man, I ain't got time for that.
What is it? What's your idea of taking shots, bro? What's your idea of
Come on, man. Come on, bro. Real.
Yeah, really, man. So you telling me that you think as a grown man twerking in Atlanta, Georgia, in front of your slingshot while music is being played is not gonna turn into a joke? You got to be kidding me.
I don't even care about that, bro. That's silly. That's stupid. So if I'm on your mind that much, it
ain't about being on your mind, bro. If you thought that wasn't gonna turn into a joke, you crazy.
Bro, it don't even bother. That's not that. I'm good with that. I could care less. I was out there having a blast. So anyway, and again, the thing is, I'm just not going to choose to patronize somebody that doesn't do anything for me.
Good job, Jarrell.
Or whatever. And again, you're entitled to your
bro. I agree with Kenyatta. If these platforms is willing to get together and do something on a regular basis, I promise you, I can make it happen. Me, Ted, and Jonathan will figure out a way to make it happen wherever it is, no matter where it's at. One of us will get to wherever we got to get to help put that together. So,
and I support that 100%. So let me make sure I make a couple of things clear. Number one, it's not that I only deal with one platform. I deal with several platforms. There's just one I choose not to deal with. Number one, because I don't like how the show is ran. I don't like the fact that the rules change from time to time. I don't like how the judges are being picked. I mean, these are just things I don't like. Okay, everybody can do what they want to do. It's just what I want to do. I don't have
but I'm saying though, like what Smitty, like all I know is after Jimmy had the stroke, man, like he been reaching across the board, trying to make his, like everything you're saying is true, but that's in the past, and he been reaching across the board and trying to make his show better, make the slingshot community better. He been reaching out. And he held to the back row, because I seen on this show right here on this show
Straight Up TV.
Straight Up TV, man. He took the back seat. He took the back row. He didn't fire back. He didn't do nothing. And since his stroke, I haven't seen him. I could be wrong, but I haven't seen him on no negativity about anyone. In the past, he have said some stuff, but he haven't slapped nobody mama. He haven't stole from nobody baby mama. It's just words, and that's in the past. But lately in the past month, he have been reaching out, trying to make the slingshot community better.
Okay, and I agree with you on that. I have no problems with that. But let me ask you a question though, Kenyatta. Why y'all trying to convince me that I don't make or break the show? I'm $50. That's it.
Because you're the only one on here, bro.
Hold on, White Lotus. I don't think you understand what everybody on this platform is trying to say to you. Nobody cares if you show up. Nobody's begging you to show up. What we're trying to say to you is the negativity that you're bringing. When you say, "Oh, this show," hold on. When you say this, when you say this show is trash, that's negative, bro. Ain't nobody know. I don't care what I've been to every show. I don't think I've been to a Riders for Life. I've been to everybody else's show. I support everybody. I got everybody's T-shirt. I don't ever go to a show to be like, hey, go hang out with the host. You know what I'm saying? I go to hang out with Kenyatta. I go laugh at Be Young. There's a couple people. There's a couple new faces. Phoenix. I don't think I've ever met you. Me and Stan, we gonna find us some. We gonna find us some. Anything but white, right, Stan? Yeah. And me and Jack have had a whole lot of conversations. I remember when Mama came to the East Coast for the first time that I know of. You know what I'm saying? That I don't think I've ever been more nervous to battle anybody, and I had to battle that slingshot as a lightweight. I enjoyed that. Getting out when I went down to Texas and just enjoying and seeing these new builds. So, bro, nobody's telling you what you got to do. What we're asking you to do is to do what everybody else has been on for the past couple months. It's just let it be. You know what I'm saying? If you feel like you're taking shots at, bro, listen, understand the words coming from my mouth. And I say this if you thought some of the stuff that you say and do is not going to turn into a joke, Come on, man. You know, but like I said, it's not. I don't want you to feel like it's personal, man. You done had that. You've had this conversation a couple times. No, bro, it's not personal. Laugh like everybody else and keep it moving.
Hey, real quick, let me get my charger. I'm gonna come back to that, Smitty. I just don't want my computer to die.
All good, bro. Take your time.
All right,
Hey,
all right. Let's keep it.
I got
Hey, can y'all go ahead. We got to keep it moving, man.
It's a different question. What do you guys, the platform, everybody on the platform, do you guys think that it's too many shows during a year?
It's too many. Like Spencer said, you might have one this month, then you got one next week, you got one this week, there's one next week, and then you got one 2 weeks later.
Well, I personally don't think it's too many. And the only reason I say no is because just like Smitty was saying, I mean, to pull my truck from here to Texas, it's going to cost me $1,800. So, I'm not going to make it to a Texas show. So it may be a show on the East Coast and it may be a show on the West Coast. So I can actually hit the one up on the East Coast. And we only have 3-4 months of summer, period.
For me personally, I don't think there's enough shows. My main thing is I have no truck, no trailer. So I'm riding everywhere. I rode out to Atlanta. It was brutal, but it was fun. Next year, it's going to suck, but because I don't have a truck and trailer, I'm probably going to do the freaking 17-hour ride out to freaking Texas because of freaking Bumblebee getting me freaking hooked on wanting to go to Sling experience. So it's going to be an experience. I might have to leave on a Monday. So I have 3 days bed rest from my damn spinal surgery pain, but I'm going to go to Texas. It's going to happen. I might have to freaking, beg Bumblebee to go fund me, but I'm going. I'm going to figure it out. Me and the wife already talking about it. I told her she can fly with San, but I'll drive the Sling out. I'm going in my Sling, though. But yeah, I wish there was more shows. My biggest thing, I will say it, is I just hope that 2023, that all the platforms, if they can't get together, can hopefully at least plan their shows opposite of each other so that you don't have two shows going on at the same time and you got to pick. And it sucks because you want to be able to support everybody.
Yeah.
But that question, like Kiana just said, just think about it. One about 3 shows in Atlanta, in the last month and a half.
That's correct.
It's about 3 shows in Atlanta. Back to right there, Myrtle Beach. It was 2 the same month. They just split them up.
Yeah,
that's a valid point. Split them up. They back to back. I call Kiana we're going here. You gonna put a slingshot? We probably just gonna pull a slingshot over here. Oh, it's something going on over here. They back to back. They got to spread them out.
Yeah, I think maybe Slingshot Audio Garage ought to get everybody's calendar together and then make sure that there's no overlap or somebody. I know Smitty, you don't know who I am, but I ain't got good sense anyway. So you'll find out real quick. Or make sure that they're all their like I said, their shows aren't overlapping too much. But I don't think there's too many. I just think that they shouldn't be trying not to overlap.
Okay. Let's get back on track. The question, B Young, you got the floor. You got the floor now, B Young.
My question, Aaron, I'm getting all off track here. So, my question to the group is: how many times have you said that you're not going to redo your slingshot again, and how many times have you done it after that?
Mamba.
I don't have a number, B Young, but I must say, man, that's an endless thing right there. Every time you think you got something right, you see something that's better. Now you got to go back to the drawing board, back to the lab it is. So I think that's an infinite number. If you care about competing, you're gonna keep doing that to try to keep your edge.
Dragon.
Yeah. All right. So I'm kind of like Mama, man. I'm always tweaking something. So it's like after every show, because like I say, I'm always learning something new. So this is constant tweak for me. I play one week and tweak it the next one. Matter of fact, I'm tweaking right now.
Hello?
ATL.
Hey, what was that question, real quick?
Be Young, ask your question again, Be Young.
All right. So, we keep saying that we're not going to do anything else to do slingshots. How many times after you said that you was done and you went right back and did it again?
Well, check this out. It's like this here, man. I'm in the sound competition, man. So every year, I've been winning for a long time. So you have a dude named Smitty show up. You see what I'm saying? He's gonna send you back to the lab. You got the Dragon show up. He's gonna send you back to the lab. Like, yeah, I say I'm winning. No, I don't need to do anything else. But when someone show up, you got to upgrade that system, man. You got to. It's like right now we at 12. They putting 3 12s on the fender. We used to do 6.5, man. So yeah. So if you competing, you're gonna stay upgrading or get left behind. It's just that simple.
Phoenix.
I'm always in my lab. That's where I get my, they say, win therapy. So I don't ever say I'm done.
Okay. All right. Saying.
I guess you're gonna always do something to your sling. Every winter, it's time to put up and do something. Just like he said, like with the Sam. When you go to a show, you wanna be better when you leave. And I want to be better. I want to win some. So I know I'm gonna go back in the lab. I know I am. Like with the spoiler, I said I wasn't gonna do that no more. But I'm still doing the spoiler again.
Hey, listen. Miss Coco said y'all not answering the question. Y'all didn't say how many times. Miss Coco, she watching. So Hurricane, it's on you, Hurricane.
I think only thing I would probably add is some more lights. And what regret do I have? My tires.
Okay. White Lotus.
I probably I probably fix something or take something off or add something in. Is my wife listening? Daily. I have to hide parts. I have to hide them. She finds all because of Phoenix. She saw your show. Now she's involved. Now I have to ask her permission to add a light.
30.
Thank you for that. You ruined it because she saw your show. So for me, I'm definitely want to switch some things up. After going to Dunn and battling Smitty, and realizing that I got a long way to go. I definitely I want that sound. And Bumblebee, with his advice and everything, he made me feel comfortable about even competing at all. Because I'm not gonna lie, there was a part of me that I almost turned away that day, and freaking Bumblebee helped me out, and he made me feel good about it. And then after Atlanta, listening to freaking Jarrell and Phoenix, I want to compete better too. Right now, I'm gonna still stick with my budget build. I'm gonna do the musical aspect of it and change location so that I get better sound quality from my from how it travels. And then as the money starts coming in and I start working with that, I might have to get another job just for that. So I guess I'm gonna come out of retirement to get more work, just so I can enjoy more of the sound competitions, man. Besides that, definitely adding some more lights, but it's an ongoing thing. I mean, I have like 5 kits that I'm still debating whether or not they're gonna go in the wife's sling or in mine. I gotta ask permission first. Phoenix, thank you for that.
And Hurricane.
Yeah, you too, Katrina. Appreciate it. I gotta ask permission now.
You're probably the first man that just gonna
hold on a second. Smitty. I want to give a shout out to some of our comments. We got Mr. Elvin Santiago in the chat. What's up, Elvin? We got Wilson Family Adventures in the chat. We got Miss Coco in the chat. We got Rod Seals, Mid-South President. Miss Coco and Alvin. All right. So Smitty, it's on you.
I guess that year
those 2 years that I competed heavily, I changed my speakers every time I competed. So I went from I started off with PRV, then Gemini Acoustics made a speaker for me. Shout out to Ryan. Me and Kenyatta had so many arguments about those speakers; it didn't make no sense. Um, then I tried a Italian brand that just came stateside. So I probably changed speakers I every time I competed, and then I probably changed subs every other time until I finally found a speaker that I liked, and then it was just finding the sound. When you build it yourself, you chasing the sound. So the closer a person would get to me, the harder I would go. You know what I'm saying? That was an expensive year for the record. But now in the small bike and little featherweight, I'm not touching it. It's for sale if anybody wants a ready built competition bike. But I mean the biggest thing you can do is to stay like said to stay competitive. You got to change stuff. Right now I just spent way too much money out front, so I don't have to worry about it for a little while at least. And just so you know, White Lotus, just call me, hit me and what's name. I got a bunch of stuff that you can get. I got a couple. I'm sure I got some stuff sitting around the house I can help you with to get you right. So just give me a shout. Let me know what you got. Let me know what you got right now. You know what I mean, and then we'll go from there. But I got you, dog. I'll help you. Let me know.
Okay.
I appreciate
that,
bro.
Bumblebee, hold on for a second. See, I want to go back to one of those questions that was asked. It was like, what was your best upgrade and what was your best what a downgrade or whatever. So I just realized nobody said lithium batteries. I thought the lithium battery would be that upgrade that you'd be like, damn, I needed that. But oh well.
All-Star. Listen, if you're competing right now with AGM batteries, you probably behind the power. So lithium is one of those almost gotta do it. You know what I'm saying? When it comes to competing, even when it comes to lights, just the available power, that lithium offers is just way outside of that of what an AGM can do. You can do it with AGM, but AGM, I remember when I first did my slingshot, I probably had 120, 130 pounds of battery in the front of my slingshot. Switching over to lithium, I think it might be 48 pounds plus whatever the rack weighs. So that's almost like when they say it's expected. You gotta have it, so you don't even really talk about it.
Got it.
Another thing, All-Star, that's kind of like from 2015 when your lights was blinking till current when your lights are not blinking. That's what it's like.
I just wanted to bet because I knew she was gonna go there.
Yeah. All right. It's on you, Bumblebee.
I'm just laughing at all these playlist comments from Black Mamba and Tiffany. Believe it or not, it's only this build's on my second time rebuilding. But you got, like Kenyatta said, Smitty said, you got to stay relevant. You got to continuously tweak and upgrade. And then there's certain people that can definitely give you some advice to pretty well. So, but there's a lot of good people that can point you in the right way and get and help you out.
Hey, Straight Up TV.
Yeah.
Can you put Tanya, aka Black Mama, in Straight Up TV jail? Do you have that? Can somebody take her phone?
All right. Are we gonna keep it moving? We're gonna keep it moving.
Then she appears.
Phoenix. The floor is yours, Phoenix.
I really don't have anything. What's who would you not want to battle? Who is your toughest competitor?
Who would you not want to battle?
Yeah, who is your toughest competitor?
I got a good one for you. Black. So on behalf of Miss Black Mamba, I know she's not gonna be ready to battle Mambasita.
No, please. I don't
Stay
heard
tuned.
about that.
Stay tuned. Stay tuned for 2023.
Negative.
Watch and see.
I don't already heard Mamacita wasn't nothing.
Okay, stay tuned. And trust me, I travel. Hey, All Star, I need to send another shout out, please.
Go ahead.
I'm gonna be traveling next year. I need to send a shout out to Ken Martinez, Reggie Powell in St. Louis, Tilson Walker, Atlanta, Rodney Poole, Clyde, Anthony Duncan, Blue Pill, and Slinger. I'm gonna be traveling. When I pull up with that trailer, I need y'all help, man. Y'all come help me. I need y'all to back that thing up. Back that thing up for me, Ken Martinez. I know y'all know how to drive them big trucks and trailers. Help me, brother, out, man.
Okay. Dragon.
I mean, the question was who do I don't want to battle?
Who's your toughest competitor?
Oh, tough competitor, but this year it's got to be King Kong, with hands down and stuff. But now, for us, who do I don't want? I don't want to battle anybody. I want to battle everybody. So I mean, in order to be the best, you got to beat the best. So my motivation is, okay, if I go out there and if he blow me out the water, all that does is just give me motivation to go back to the lab and make it better. But I would say my toughest competitor out there is that I played against this year, definitely King Kong.
Okay. ATL.
My toughest competitor over the years, man, who I don't like to see, is probably Ben Heck. Yeah, Ben, out of Texas. His showmanship, the way he just performed on that, All-Star, you know who Ben Heck is, right?
Oh yeah.
The only clean shot, Lucky 7. Yeah, that guy there, man.
Yeah, he really animated.
Yeah, he's animated, man. He's gonna put on a show. That's why when Smitty said he's gonna help White Lotus out, man, if he get White Lotus right, it's gonna be a problem, man. Whatever class he in, because those two type of guys they animated, man. So anybody that's animated, they got a good playlist. It's a very like Smitty, man. Them playlists, man. Smitty and Ben Heck, man. They with their playlist and they smooth in that ring, man. They smooth.
Yeah, gotcha. Be young.
Well, I got thrown in the ring with the Bounty Hunter. Went out there and I think I was in Charlotte when I got thrown in that ring with the Bounty Hunter, and she hit that base and cost me another $5,000. So I had to go back and redo my subs again after just redoing my subs a month before. So Bounty Hunter is the toughest slingshot that I played.
Okay. Hurricane.
You want me for a question, right?
Yeah. No. Oh, Hurricane, you don't battle. You lights.
No, I don't. No, I'm a supporter.
Okay. All right. We're gonna move on to White Lotus. White Lotus.
Man, what was that question again? I've been drinking.
Phoenix, hit that question for me.
Who's the toughest competitor?
Oh.
Besides that, one that you said you were either going to lose to a Muppet or you was going to lose to a mythological creature.
Yeah, and I'll be honest, I didn't have to play neither one of y'all, thank God. But Smitty, by far, out of everybody that I've seen competing, it's almost like he doesn't even know you're there. So I kind of felt bad for my first competition. I was talking with Anthony about it. I'm like, crap, man. I hope I don't have to go against Smitty in the first round. And sure as shit, I pull two, he pulls one. So I actually kind of felt like I was playing by myself because Smitty didn't even look at me. It was like he looked right through me, and I was like, damn. And when he hit play, I was like, damn. And then I hit play. I was like, okay. And then he hit play again. I was like, damn. Fuck. So that shit, it was, I'm not gonna lie, it was fun. For a first competition and first ass whooping, I feel like it could have been against anybody better because he just, I've never seen someone with so much focus. And mind you, I've been to combat, and this guy's focused. Look at him right now. I thought his screen was frozen. I just saw him blink. I thought his screen was frozen. This guy hasn't even moved. Okay, now he moves. See, now I'm scared even more. He smiled. So yeah, I was definitely scared to go against Smitty. But now, after battling him, I don't even care anymore. I can't wait till the next competition. Unfortunately, like I said, it won't be the Super Bowl. That retired staff sergeant paying that much. But I definitely am excited for the next competitions that I do go to. And I'm gonna keep playing my sling until I can upgrade. And Smitty, best believe I will be hitting you up when it's time for me to upgrade and when I have the funds. But I'm excited for the upgrades to come, and maybe one day you guys will shake when I roll in.
Okay, Smitty.
Hey man, I just want to say thank y'all, everybody to keep saying my name for whatever reason. It'd be a whole lot less about the competing as much as it is to have these conversations. Now, you had to caught me a year ago, boy, you would have never got me to shut up. Ask Kenyatta. But now I really, really, really enjoy just getting out and enjoying the people. The hardest person I've had to play this year is probably G Money. G Money Slingshot is an animal. No pun intended, Jarrell. And then there's another Sam Faircloth, Ken Faircloth out of North Carolina. He's got a strong slingshot too for featherweight. Over the years, who did I hate to see? I always hated to see Kenyatta, and I always hate to see Styles. Jesus Christ, you never know. You never know what Kenyatta gonna pull out the bag and what his T-shirt gonna say, and if it's gonna have something to say about you. And you never know what Styles, what old school record Styles gonna pull out the backwoods, knock the dust off it, and press play against you. So over the years, definitely Styles and Kenyatta. Recently, G Money, and G Money and Sam Faircloth. I think those are some two very, 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 very strong slings. I think I took a L this year to Jarrell too. So I mean that speaks volumes. I got it right now though, bro. So next time we're in the same place, we got to try it again. Those would be my ones.
Okay, Bumblebee.
I mean, I'll go up against anybody. It doesn't matter. I just have fun. But I would say like the one that I constantly don't want to go against would be Smitty. He's kind of really taught me everything I know. We talk a lot, and he kind of put me into the game a little bit. So, I always seem to just there's always me and him, and he just knows what he's doing. He's got the playlist, but yeah, Kenya. There's so many others that it's hard. You can go against a good person every day of the week because there's so many great slings out there.
Okay. Saying.
Well, it's a lot of, let me see. I think the worst one was that green 4-seater. It was Jason and freaking Ashley, Virginia Beach. They knocked me clean at the box. I mean, about 50 speakers. When they pulled up, I was like, dang, is they competing against me? I think it was them, but I don't play it against Smitty, but he was easy on me, so thanks, Smitty. Me and Bumby, we had some fun together. So, I had fun with everybody, but I'm telling you, that daggum green slingshot, that thing was rough. That green one. And Gucci. Kenyatta, he rough too now. And Kenyatta rough too. They all be knocking upside the head, but I'm coming back for y'all. I'm coming. And them shirts out of Jersey. I'm coming for the shirts.
Animal.
So I think my toughest competition is probably over this year, Jonathan Taylor. For somehow Jonathan Taylor get more volume every class he go up. I don't know where it come from, but Jonathan Taylor's been one of my toughest competitors. For the record, Smitty, we 1-1. I got you. You got me this year. I don't know how you forgot that. You handed me an L. In what was that? I forgot what it was. Oh, Charlotte. You handed me an L, so we 1-1. But I think Jonathan Taylor is super tough competition. With his, I'll say with the new tuning he has. The new tuning on his bike is serious. It's serious. I don't know. Like I said, I don't know where he continues to get more and more volume and more clarity every class he goes up, but it's right there. But featherweights, I love featherweights. All the featherweights are very competitive. I mean, you never know who's coming and what they're coming with. I look forward to battling G. Me and G Money have talked over the past week or so, and we're gonna meet up. We're gonna play against each other. So looking forward to that as well.
Okay. All right. So, Miss Hurricane, you have a question for the group, Miss Hurricane?
Caught me off guard. Come back to me. I do have
All
one
right.
though.
White Lotus.
All right. I gotta make this one good. Whew. If you so this I think this question will help for everyone to kind of see what not to do. What's one thing that if it happened in the slingshot community, you sell your slingshot over and just walk away from the community? Would be that one thing that if this happened would keep you away from wanting to be in the community? I feel like because like we talked about before, there is so much negativity. I think that we kind of need to talk about that a little bit by saying, what don't you want to see? What is it that you don't want to see?
Okay, good. We're gonna start with Mamba.
White Lotus, I think the one thing I would not want to see is all the bickering and complaining, man, because sometimes it becomes a little bit overwhelming. My wife would always tell you, we bought our Sling to ride. Sometimes I have to force her to get in some of these competitions because that's what she's not all about. She wants to, she wants to be part of the spectator crew that just goes out for rides. So I think if all the bickering and complaining and people just I think just being negative about other people, I think that would just kind of make me want to say, man, maybe this is not for us.
Got it. Dragon.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm kind of with Black Mamba. I think that the one thing that would make me say I'm done with this if people start getting physical over this stuff. Like I said, it's supposed to be fun. Everybody's grown. Act like an adult. Keep it clean. Just have fun. But if people start getting physical, then yeah, I definitely have to step away from that.
ATL.
Y'all hear me?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm with the Dragon, man, and the Mama, man. It's just that, yeah, we got to. If it get too negative, I don't have time for negativity, man. We got so much going on in our life. On a regular 9 to 5 going to work, and then on the weekend, man, we bought these slingshots to have fun. And like my man in Atlanta say, man, we got a Black Mom in Atlanta. He always say, man, we got big boy toys. You know what I mean? If we got big boy toys, we need to start acting like grown folks, man. So we have to continue to act like grown people, man. Keep the negativity out because everybody go through so much daily life, just waking up in the morning and whatever they have to deal with. So and no one got time for the negativity. So once we clean that up, man, I honestly believe that I think that's never going to happen. That I think the slingshot community is going to get bigger and better because we got a lot of great people on Straight Up TV that be on the show that's all around the United States, man. That we got a lot of great people, and greatness is going to outweigh the negativity all the time. So I think slingshot community 2023 is going to be great.
Awesome. Be young.
Well, I don't think it's anything that's going to make me sell my slingshot. I mean, if you really want to think about it, just think about this. Even the platform that we're talking on right now, we have people on here from Texas. We got people on here from North Carolina. And, we're talking to people from all over the entire country on, Straight Up TV Talk. You can't buy any other type of vehicle and do that with. Not a motorcycle, not a car club, or anything else. I mean, the slingshot community is going to have its fallouts at some point, but it's a great community, period.
Got it. Phoenix.
Yeah, I'm not selling my slingshot. I have my for nothing. Still have my gold wing. It's sitting in the shed, but no, I'm not selling my slingshot for nothing. If that person falls out, oh well, they just fall out. I'm not I'm not selling it.
Okay. Katrina.
No selling. This is gonna be my midlife crisis for the rest of my life.
I got you. Smitty.
I'm like everybody else. I bought it. Only way I'm selling is if the check right, but there's nothing anybody can do to make me up and sell it because you did something stupid. Yeah, that. I don't roll like that. I don't want to see all the BS get any worse, but definitely that's not gonna make me sell it. That's just gonna make me ride by myself.
Mm-hmm. Hey, I ride by myself now. Until I got B Young.
Bumblebee.
Yeah, nothing would make me sell my slingshot. I mean, I bought it before the community, by myself, just riding around for myself. Going to the first show is what really got me to, to meet everybody. But what would stop me from going to shows would be, physical, shooting, stuff like that. Like just the BS. If I don't need it, I got a full-time job of life. I don't need to risk my life over something. It's supposed to be fun. If I stop having fun, then I don't want to do it.
Right.
Saying.
I'm like everybody else. I think, like you said, like the negativity. We don't want none of that. And I tell people all the time, nobody slingshot. I know everybody feel like they slingshot better than this person, but all of us feel like they better our slingshots. Mine are better than yours, or better than yours, or better than yours. All our slingshots are special to us. So, like you said, the negativity and stuff like that, like let's just do away with that. Like when Kiara, we out there and Kiara be playing that music, I fall in behind him, turn mine off, let him do it. We still having fun, so it don't even matter. You know what I'm saying? I don't care about that. And he'll tell you, I turn that sucker off, let him play. But that competition, like we out us. I'm gonna try to outplay him and stuff. No, we're not gonna do all that. Negativity to stop. Let's just have fun. That's it. That's all I want to do, y'all. That's all I want to do.
Animal.
Yeah, man. Like everybody else, I'm not getting rid of my bike, man. It's got a lot of my personality, a lot of my blood, sweat, and tears in it. So I don't see it ever happening.
Okay. All right. Well, damn, Smitty, we at you now. Now you got the floor, Smitty.
I guess I kind of got a two-part question, statement, two-part, whatever. You know what I'm trying to say. So I keep hearing a lot of people say, and it's not just here. I mean, I watch the forum all day because people be trying to sell y'all T-shirts with the damn screens. I don't know what these people selling Polaris slingshot shoes from, but they got them and they be trying to sell them to y'all. But I see people say we got to get rid of the negativity. We gotta. I want y'all to think about this. If you go to a show and you watch any live, no matter where you are, you watch any live, ain't nobody frowning, nobody's upset, nobody's in the corner crying because they lost. Everybody's laughing, joking, drinking, having a good time. You get online and everybody's talking about, oh, this bike sounded good, oh, this sling sounded good. I can't wait the next week. So I hear a lot of the question gets asked is, when we gonna get back to having fun? My question is to everybody, when did it really stop being fun? If you really think about it, if you allow somebody else's negativity about losing or feeling like the judge didn't judge them well, like let them post ride. You know what I'm saying? So my question is, when did it really stop being fun? Because I'd have been everybody's platform and I have fun everywhere. So when did it stop being fun for y'all?
Mamba.
Smitty, good question, man. I think when everybody talking about it's not being fun, man, it's the bickering that goes on, when, and I'll tell you when it happens. I would think everybody in this panel they have one loss. So the bickering starts once you lose. That's when you're like, man, my sling sounded better than that one. I should have won. And blah, it's that kind of bickering, man. I tell my wife, man, look, hey, you lost. Take it as a lesson. Go back to the drawing board. Come back bigger and better. You know what I'm saying? And I would tell it to anybody. But not that it's not being fun, man. It's just a matter of, hey, taking that loss with a grain of salt. If you got to go back and tune or whatever you got to do, just making it your slingshot better. So I don't think it stopped being fun. It's just the bickering comes along with, and everybody gonna take an L every now and then. Take your L and move on.
Right.
Dragon.
For me, it's still fun. I mean, my only thing is I want to be able to go everywhere. I built my bike a certain way to compete, and I want to be able to go everywhere and compete. I don't want to have to go to one show and have to move up in the class. My bike's not built for it. I just wanted everything to be uniform, but all the shows are fun. So it's only thing I hope, and I was looking at these comments, Mr. Wilson, putting betting on slingshots on these competitions, man. That's one way to make everything go south real cool. Because a lot of people, people got money tied up in these bikes, and you start betting, and that's when things go left real quick. So my thing is keep the betting on the side. If you're gonna bet, do it on the side. Don't even bring the bets to the show. But the shows are fun to me.
Okay, Kenyatta.
Man, I think the show has been great. Reason why the show has been great to me, man, because I get enjoyment on like every year, man. You got someone different coming out, man. Like last year, I think you had I enjoyed seeing Sam coming out, and he swept up the whole East Coast, man. He won like 8-9 belts, man, and then you see Big Pun came out this year. You see the Wilson come out. Then that's what's fun to me, man. I enjoy seeing other people, man. I enjoy seeing like the Dragon, because I just remember Dragon in St. Louis. I know how his slingshot sound in St. Louis. You see what I'm saying? And I know how his slingshot sound now. So that's what I like. I just like to see the competitive of it. As long as it stay competitive, it'll stay fun, to me.
Got it. Be young.
Well, I think every show I went to, I've had fun. It's always a fun show. It's always something to do. I think it's more bickering online than it's actually at the shows, to be honest with you.
Okay. Phoenix.
I'd have to agree. I think it's more bickering at the online than it is at the show, because the people are at the show that they want to be at. So who goes to a show that they don't want to be at and complain?
Okay. All right. Katrina.
Yes.
Did you?
I'm sorry. I do not feel good today at all.
That's fine. That's fine.
Yeah. So repeat the question again.
Smitty, can you ask that question again?
It's okay, Miss Katrina. I hope you feel better. Do you have fun?
Say it again.
I said, do you have fun with these shows?
I'm fairly new, but the few I have been to, I have enjoyed meeting different people, personalities, linking up, and always make you want to look forward to seeing them again. But yeah, I enjoy them.
Do you watch any of the stuff that goes on online after a show?
Yeah, now I do. Since I'm at All Star, I do now.
They'll all start to unlink you. You don't need to see it. Just go have fun. Enjoy your slingshot. Welcome to the community.
I can't do that. I met Phoenix. I love her. And like the last podcast we were on streaming, y'all might not been there. The women out here is like really, really hot. Like, I don't know all of them. Well, I could actually say the women out here is really, really rocking. Shout out to you girls out there.
Cool.
Phoenix got not wanting to play on grass, so I'm gonna leave her alone.
Not me. I don't mind.
White Lotus.
I'm a firm believer in I didn't go out I don't go anywhere to have a bad time. If I'm not going to have a good time, I'm not going to go. So everywhere I go, even work, I'm the same. I'm the same way everywhere I go. I love having attention. I love having people laugh. I love people having a good time. I don't want to see anybody freaking frowning. As for the only time I have a bad time is online. And again, like I said before, I think that people are reading into emotions. I mean, I get it. You know, whatever words hurt. My mom always raised me sticks and stones. But I think that people write something on Facebook and they take it to the heart in a way that it wasn't even intended. I'm not going to call out any names, but I had a conversation with somebody online. They thought that my comments came off arrogant. I thought my comments were a comment, but I apologized and freaking I because I don't mean for nobody to take my comments out of whack, but it's just things like that. I don't think it matters how long you've been in the community. I think it just needs to be a community, and as long as that happens, it's gonna be a bon time. And when White Lotus is on deck, and I just want y'all to know I don't drink, so this is me all the time sober. You know what I mean? I don't know what will happen if I get a shot at me. This is water. I've been drinking water the whole time.
Bumblebee.
Yeah, I mean, I have fun everywhere I go. And if it wasn't fun, I wouldn't go. I think the biggest thing is what, it's like everybody else said is, I think, text, the email, Facebook posts, you really don't see the context and what somebody's trying to, if it's a joke or if it's just, trying to, talk a little competition, smack, but it's not like, talking to somebody face to face or over the phone, you don't really get that what the intention is. So I think sometimes the context is taken out of context, and I think disagreements come because they're not really understanding what the other person's meaning. But I think just if you have an issue, call that person.
Okay. Saying.
Like everybody say, just make the best of wherever you go. Make the best. Have fun wherever you go. Like I said, the bickering come after the shows. We all be on Facebook watching the stuff, and like my husband said, just take it, move on, and just ignore the stuff. Just make you want to do better. When me and Smitty played in Myrtle Beach, I got the most phone calls and I got back. He let you win. He let you win. I ain't care nothing about that. He gave me $1,000. So you think I care? He gave me $1,000. So I don't care if he let me win. But it's just stuff like that bother you, but it's fine.
Drinks on you, say
have more fun.
Huh? Drinks on you.
Drinks on me. Drinks on me. I got one in the bag.
Just give me a bottle of water.
It's on you, Animal.
So I have a good time usually wherever I'm at. I try to be hospitable to everybody. For you all that have been around me, shows I'm at, it's chairs for everybody, it's food for everybody, it's drink for everybody. I go out there to have a good time. That's what I'm trying to do. That's what I'm there for. I would say this real quick because I am gonna have to drop off. So I do want to say this real quick. The company I work for, we just got bought out by a major company in New York. So even if I wanted to be at the show this weekend, I have to travel to Arkansas Wednesday. So I won't be there, not only for my personal reasons, but even if I wanted to, I can't be there. So for you all that G Money, I got to call G Money. Hopefully he's watching. Plans have changed, bro, but we're still going to meet up. And then the other thing, let me clarify the grass statement. First of all, let me say this. If you've been in the game long enough, if you put it out the bottom and you play on grass, it sounds different. That's all I said.
You're supposed to laugh, bro. You were just supposed to laugh.
It's all good, but I don't want nobody else to misunderstand anything. Because I took 2 L's that day from Phoenix. Not because of the grass, because our bike sounded good. Now, talking to someone on a technical issue, I said, my bass didn't hit like it normally does, and I found out because we played on grass. I'm good with it. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, taking nothing from Phoenix, nothing at all. Matter of fact, I called her builder. She don't even know I talked to the builder. Excellent
You
job.
called Jose?
I talked to the whole team.
Okay.
I talk to people all the time. Y'all don't know.
Is that how you found out about the grass?
No. Nope. Not at all. But trust and believe.
I love you, Ben. I love
Trust
you.
and believe.
Animal.
And this girl eat all my food and drink all my drinks all the time. Still talk trash to me. See what I'm saying?
All of
Yep.
it. All of it. All my food. But look,
But I love you.
and I ain't gonna hold nobody up because, like I said, I gotta go. Hey, I appreciate all of y'all. I think I've met everyone here in person except maybe Miss Katrina. I don't think I've met you personally, but most of y'all on here have helped make me step my game up 100%. I've been doing this for a few years, and when I first started, man, my joint sounded like trash. I ain't gonna lie. I thought it was the joint. Sounded like trash. You know what I'm saying? So learned a lot of things. Talked to Smitty one-on-one a lot. Got some advice from him. Got some advice from Kenyatta. Talked to Dragon a whole lot. So I appreciate all y'all. I gotta go. Peace out. Hey, it's all good.
All right, Animal. Hey, thank you for coming, man. Thank you for coming, Animal.
Appreciate
I got a question. Hey, Straight Up TV, All Star.
What's up?
I got a question for you.
What's up?
It's a lot of new people in the community, right? And I think it's a small amount of people that don't know exactly what's going on like this here. And I want to kind of keep it. Can we keep it like that and kind of like stray away from like the different stuff that was going on in the past at the shows and just move forward on the episode? I'm talking about like episode 13 and on, you know, because your show is blowing up, man. You know, it's blowing up. Just because you might think that, I don't know how many people's on tonight. You might have 200-300 on tonight, but that 200-300 gonna that. I think we did show on the last show, right?
I don't know. I don't know. ATL. They in the comment section saying that y'all didn't do nothing. That's what they comment.
We don't listen to Coco. What she said don't count. Her and Tony, they own some stuff over there.
And so is Mr. Seals.
Right. So yeah, man, let's do it, man, because I think all three platforms are working to be better, you know. And I want the new people. It's gonna be a lot of new people this year, man. You know.
Right.
So.
Yeah. All right, let's keep it going, man. Hey, that's a good comment, Kenyatta. Like I said, man, I actually love all three platforms, man. I went to all three this year. Went to all three, and I had a fun time at all three. So Bumblebee, the floor is yours, man. If you have a question for the group.
Yeah, I'm gonna do my solid for Black Mamba. So my question is should Kenyatta give his playlist to Tanya? Yes or no? And if majority says yes, he's got to give it up.
Hate to tell you, Mr. Martinez, but I think you should, even though that's gonna make it tough for me next year too. So
I said no. She's in my class, man.
B Young said no. B Young said no. You in his class.
I don't think he's gonna give it up.
I say yes. I support her.
That's 2 yays, 1 no.
That's no. You can't count the female. They all stick together. I mean, you know how that black girl magic work.
All right, Peter, you got to ride with me.
You can't say nothing. Katrina can't say nothing.
Oh, really? Okay, we got you. Right, Phoenix?
You got it.
Listen. Black Mama, Tanya, she's not an angel. Okay? Don't let her convince y'all into this. I know what she did I think we was in Memphis or St. Louis with that usher. I know about it. Hold on. Let me tell you what she do to me, y'all. I'm gonna tell you how Black Mama do me. Black Mama beat me. Tell me I'm right or wrong. Okay, she's on there. Am I right or wrong? She beat me in St. Louis, I think, or Memphis, right? She beat me. Tell me if this a good sportsmanship. I came in second place. Guess what she gonna do? Come to me all night this week. Hey, Kenyatta, can you bring me your take a picture with your second place trophy with me?
But you just said don't talk about old
That did not happen.
Yes, that happened. Yes, that
That
happened.
did not. First of all, we were in different classes, so we were just playing.
But you not beat me. You got first place and I got second place, right?
I don't recall.
See, I told y'all.
But
I
that's
don't
And you
recall
told me
it
to come
happening.
and take a picture with you, with your second place trophy.
I still have
that's
it. That
okay.
was a great picture. We had fun.
She said that was a great picture.
Because I played her playlist, and she said, "Reason why you lost, Kenyatta, because you didn't started on 30 seconds. You
Oh,
supposed
that
to
was on
start on.
climax, wasn't it?
Do you remember that? Do you remember that now?
She can't help that you didn't know where to start.
No, I don't remember that.
See,
I don't
told y'all. It was that Usher song too.
Climax.
That's exactly. See. But I got a message for Elizabeth. Hey, Shrell TV, I got a message for Elizabeth. I'm buying Smitty. Me and Sansan gonna buy Smitty lightweight slingshot, and we coming for Elizabeth and Jose, cartel baggers, all of them for featherweight. Me and Sansan, and both of us gonna play while we in the ring. We don't care about the rules. We don't care about the rules, Sansan. I mean, you're gonna play at the same time against Elizabeth, against Gio, all of them, in featherweight
Same time.
at the same time.
Wait, but can you beat Mambacita for me though?
What class is Mamacita?
What class are you? Can you come back, please?
Don't even know. Don't even know.
They haven't decided yet. They still waiting on the rules. They still waiting on the rules.
Don't do no too late.
Kenyatta, you deflecting right now.
You don't change again.
Look, she noticed.
I'm about to change.
All right, Sansan. It's on you, Sansan. It's on you, Sansan. You got the floor.
What's the question?
Oh, you already asked your question?
I thought I did.
Okay. All right. Well, we're done then. We done.
Man, who said
We're
we
done?
I'm
We're
not even
done.
tired
We're
yet.
done. We're done, man.
She's
Listen.
done. Next 2023, she is done.
Hey, Sansan, the question is, how many drinks have you had during this podcast?
None. I had to focus.
I thought about it.
Hey, All-Star.
Yes, sir.
I got a question.
Shout out, man, for Straight Up TV. To the audience out there, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share this video.
That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about, Mamba. That's what I'm talking about, Mamba. Hey, so listen, I want to say this live stream was sponsored by Light the Night. If you want to light the night, you have to light the night. Go see Vernon Walker in San Antonio, man. Best light system out there. Light the night with Light the Night. Listen, I want to say special thanks to all my super chatters tonight. We had Big Rod, Miss Bounty Hunter, G Money, Black Mamba, Jack Long, Elizabeth, Devin, and Jack Malone, man. I appreciate you guys super chatting, man. I appreciate you guys tuning in. You know what? You guys made the show by sending me all those super chats. I appreciate it. And to all you guys who are on the panel, man, you guys were really honest. You guys brung it. You guys told the truth. And that's what we need to make this community grow, man. So I appreciate that, man. And I welcome you back anytime you guys want to come back to this platform. You want to talk about slingshots. The betterment of the slingshot community is what we're about. Experiences, knowledge, sharing, and building. We out.
Hey.
What's
question.
up?
I think Team 12 won because we were civilized. Team 11 wasn't civilized on the last show, so we won. We were civilized.
Yeah.
There you go,
Good night,
Kenyatta.
everybody.
Peace out.
See you later.
Until next time, y'all.
Deuces.
Whoa, whoa.